It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? Zadabad's plunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, please won't you be my gamers?
Hey everybody, welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. No posting links, Maltworm, you dirty dog. Anyway, today it's time for some old school essentials. Once again, holding up the Monsters book. Thought I'd mix it up once in a while. And this is Kalmatta, the legendary campaign based off of the Treasure Vaults of Zadabad, one of the top 2 hex crawl products ever. That's new for me. I usually only say one of the top 1. You guys want to know what the other one is? Too late. I don't see it laying here. Later today.
Niles. Ilmeyer.
Yep, that's number 2, Ilmeyer.
Yeah, Ilmeyer's good.
Anyway,
Good
so
job,
I did an interview with Zach Wolf from Spell Sword LLC, and I'll be releasing that soon, or you can check the video on the YouTube. Anyway, we got some people talking. We might as well meet the people that make a game happen, and that'd be the players. All right, let's go. Aaron, the caller, why don't you go first?
As usual, you gave away half of my facts. I am Aaron. And
I just finally got that.
I'm playing a 5th level magic user today. His name is Baggio. As we explore, and I look forward to doing it with these fine heroes. Tell me more of your hero self, people. I have coffee to drink.
Don't we all? Oh shit! Who's up next? Looks like Eric.
Hey, I'm Eric. I have tea to drink. And I'm playing Dougal Bailey, 5th level fighter. Happy to be back at it for a 2nd time in a row, but happy to be back with my original adventuring bros, Baggio and Burl, played by Aaron and Stu. And also happy to see longtime gamer friend from a different place, John, join us for Kalmatta.
Otherwise known as Captain Muffin Cubes to all you gamers out there. All right, Stu.
Yep. Hey, I'm Stu. I'm playing Burl, a level 5 dwarf.
That's it, Stu.
I'm thrilled to be here as well.
That's it, Stu.
I also don't know what's going on in this session, but I assume we'll talk about that shortly.
So that's also one of the things that often happens on this stream, me making fun of Stu and his character introductions, in case you guys were wondering what that was all about. So, Mark.
Muted, Mark.
Still muted, Mark?
CMG from Lake Geneva. Nice try. And I'm playing Slim Flinders, the Ranger. I am proud to have survived my first adventure half yesterday, and I'm hoping to survive today. Could happen.
All right. Last but certainly not least, to steal a phrase from my man Kevin Madison, Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm John, and I heard about this hot new game called D&D, and I'm playing a level 1 magic user called Mr. Higgs. What could go wrong? I also have no idea what's about to happen.
Can you guys hear my phone ringing in the background?
Yeah, that's me.
No, it's my boss. I guess I'm not going to be able to answer right now. He's watching. He's watching the stream right now, and I said, I can't answer the phone. I got stuff going on. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, bud. All right. Anyway. All right. I'm in chat now. Thanks for stopping by. All right. So let's move over to we got a new player, so we have a tradition when new players come around. And that is a tradition of introducing them to the campaign in a super special way. Oh, it didn't change. Did the screen change for you guys? It's not dynamic lighting, but I have forgotten how to change the player tab. There we go. So this is Sindanor. It is on an isthmus of a jungle island known as Kalmatta. The conceit of the game is that your player character, all the player characters, have heard of the famous Treasure Vaults of Zadabad. That is a king-making size treasure that rests in the jungles of Kalmatta. So you've come here in order to gain treasure. Whatever your story is your story. Hey, John, could you change your name on Roll20 to your character's name with like John in parentheses like the other guys?
Sure thing.
Thank you. I'm mostly talking to you. So you basically sail here, a small lost island on the edge of the known world. And I have some box text. The box text is mostly to make fun of the writers of Treasure Vaults of Zadabad, who are both good friends of mine. So, I better take a drink of water. It's been a while, you guys. I haven't had a new player, it seems like, for a while. The last one was Jason Weebs, and he just, like, fell off the face of Kalmatta afterwards. He's like, this game's terrible. The great bronze gate of the Black Pyramid was sundered, and the head priest of Shabanil was slain. His elephantine head was carried upon 2 boar spears by courageous bearers back here to Sindanor. Your angry approach kicks up dust, and children faces obfuscated by the tatters of linen wraps covering every inch of their bodies scamper from the storyteller seated cross-legged on the dusty porch of the inn's boardwalk. Welcome, travelers. Welcome to Sindanor, gateway to Kalmatta, island of adventure. I can see by your faces, you're confused by my story, but yes, it is true. The treasure vaults of Zadabad have been plundered, but, he says, pausing to take a drink. Do not fret. Vast wealth lies hidden by the growth of decades, and much of the Zadabadi lies undiscovered. Come into the inn and prepare yourselves for travel. Get a good night's rest, for it is likely your last. All right, there is the extent of, well, thank you, the box text in Kalmatta Island of Adventure. So normally we would now hire hirelings, and the caller would tell us what's going on. Oh, we've hit 2.
Let me bingo real quick.
Go ahead.
So we are testing the Hobbs and Friends bingo sheet, which we have just made. This is a prototype, which will soon be released to the public, and you can join us along in the future but it's got some of Hobbs's most infamous sayings and actions down, and we'll be playing bingo today, and in the future you can join us as well. So far I have a free space filled out, the new player introduction, which doesn't happen that often, and Kalmatta was mentioned. So throw that on there.
Awesome. Good work. So as I was saying, normally we would hire and move on from there and see what's happening, but we did an unusual thing. We ended a session with the characters not returning to Sindanor. We actually left the characters out, and we just played last night, 12 hours ago. We had just finished up a Kalmatta session number 55, also known as, what did I say it was called? Oh, Sitting on the Edge of Plague Bay. And then today is In Search of the Lay Pool. And one of the characters could not continue. The players couldn't continue. So we're just going to make a switch and say he got what he got and his character heard stuff or whatever. But now a new person is taking over that spot. And that is your character, Jonathan, Mr. Higgs. So there is one NPC untaken. and that is a man named Cask Mitt. So I will offer it up to you guys. Mr. Higgs, would you like to take over the employ of Mr. Mitt?
Oh, sure, as long as the rates are reasonable.
I think he was given some stuff as a signing bonus, and then it's 1 gold piece per day. And you can pay that at the end if he survives.
I think I can swing that, even if we both survive.
Yeah, I'm just going to... Normally, you'd have to make a check to see if you can get him, but we're just making it happen that way. So I'll give you Cask's stats.
Okay.
All right. He has 6 hit points, AC 6, spear, dagger, leather, and shield. I don't think we've heard much. No one's really asked much about him. But as you guys are standing outside the edge of this tomb, demarked by a path and stone hinges, he says, "I did do your fortune this morning, my lord. It doesn't look good." All right. So, Aaron, do you want to tell everyone what we're doing? Or you can recap,
Sure.
I guess, to tell people what we did to get here. Oh, there's 2 people, actually. Burl's here as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow you off, Stu. Burl's here as well, but only Phelan is gone. But Burl and Mr. Biggs have been here all along, and Aaron's going to tell you what you guys did.
All right. You guys are pretty lazy about it all, napping throughout, but we did hire a couple of sailing vessels that normally do fishing, and they took us up the coast as we explored some more shoreline. We saw some less jungly approaches to the island, some savanna, some hills. Past them up, we'll see that on the map, hopefully, at some point. As we cruised along, a ghost ship filled with ram men and misty fog pursued us.
Spelled with no space, like ramen.
Ram men, 2 M's though. Yeah. I'm not sure what they were eating, but they chased us good, and we zipped up into a little delta. It's called Dougal's Delta now. And then up a river, and eventually had to leave our little ships. Their ship was too big to pursue. So someday we might see if they're just, hanging out waiting for us to come out. Then we traversed over land a bit, did a little exploring, and a gigantic ape-like thing we heard a couple miles away pounding its chest. Then we saw more of those other 4-limbed, 6-limbed ape guys. Tried to offer them some grub, didn't like it, got angry, so we had to whoop them. And then we traveled. Now we're at this mound thing, where there's a scary bug that came flying when we got a little closer to investigate. And we've dealt with them before, and it's never been good. And so now we were debating whether we try to bust into this little mound crypty place or just explore some more. And Mark and Eric, please chime in.
The only thing I'll add is that you forgot the names of the river and the hills.
Yes, I am. I'm not a very smart wizard. It happens.
The river Flinders, or Flinders Creek, as I like to call it, and then the Slim Hills.
Driftfolk's still alive, right, Stu?
Yeah, thanks. I was hoping he'd at least come.
R.I.P. my man, Sagacity.
Yeah. He's no replacement for Sagacity. But
I sure am standing pretty close to these bugs.
You guys, I think, backed off. There's just no more room on the map. So I will do a little more quick explanation. And I also should see what this looks like to the players, I guess. To the people at home, what's going on here. All right, looks good. Uh-oh. Be safe, everyone. Wear your masks. All right. So this was you found this path that led out about 60 to 80 feet. The only ranger class in Kalmatta. We had not used rangers until now with Slim Pickens or Flinders. Found some tracks, realized there were easily almost a dozen anthris investigating this place. And then they found a mound up over here. The rest of this area is pretty flat, and blood splattering these large henges, the sides of these henges, and like some kind of scuffle here. And that's when these three creatures flew up from the back side of this mound and approached and landed like here. The people backed off, and then they moved to the edge. So you guys are kind of off the map, and we'll switch over to that so you can see what that looks like.
For our new player and our viewers, the Anthris are evil, slaving, ancient ape culture of like sophisticated slaving ape men. One of the oldest cultures in the world. They have a very militarized society, and they send slaving vessels and crews out. They're quite intelligent and devious, and we've run into them many times. And these undead insects are called bojek, and they're an ancient race we've encountered before, and all of them today are dead. But they appear to be, we've concluded last session, tomb guardians. They're not to be trifled with. They're nasty.
If you got those names, can you put them in the chat for me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So I think you guys were discussing what you want to do next. And I'll show you here. Here is the one bojek, the smaller one. Looks like that. The larger one looks like
Look
this.
at his thorax, huh?
Bull.
Yikes.
And this second one, the WTF2, is like his chest and our shoulders are like 8 feet across. So probably about 12, 13 feet tall. The other ones are only about 8 feet tall and relatively human shaped, except backwards legs and the massive wings and the extended abdomen.
Yeah, the only thing I'll add is that he killed one of those big guys once, and Aaron has his Baggio rather has his head, which is hollow, and it can be turned into a helm of telepathy. There's like magic carved inside of it.
Does that mean that y'all have done that, or you know that it can be done through research? Or okay.
So because this is a West Marches game, I don't keep things away from players. As soon as you guys get it and get back to Sindanor, you're going to know everything about it. You still may have to go through some steps to figure it out, but like everything is explained. There's no questions or anything like that because I don't keep track of any of it. I mean, I totally keep track of everything to keep you guys honest, but you guys know at the end of the session.
We have a community page that we'll share with you later where we keep track of all this info. And if it's been known and written down, everybody has access to it from like talking in the tavern.
Yeah. Or if you watch a video, then you've heard rumors as well. Anything you know about Kalmatta, your character knows from one way or another. Rumors, information.
A suspicious lack of ladders.
Yeah. All right. So this is what you got. It looks like some kind of weird ancient mound demarked by large henges of stone.
Part of our discussion was that it was like a triptych of stone doors within there if we wanted to go in, either a puzzle or heavy, but we thought if we memorized a knock for another day, we could potentially go here. So we were chatting about whether we wanted to look at the map, explore between where we are and the Plague Bay, cover some of those undiscovered hexes, or we could shoot north and west a bit and meet up with the river again. and return here another day when I have a knock memorized. Or continue to plunge eastward, which is sort of Baggio's original goal, but he's happy to tootle around too.
Oh.
What do you guys
My
think?
personal vote is grab some Savannah hexes and then go up the river.
So the thing that we were running into, or the thing that passed us in the night, when we were up near where the boats are, right? Passed us going west to east. But we go straight north. And those three things that we fought in the night, just three of a vast horde of those things. We're heading west or east, right? The Savannah. And those three were smaller versions of an even huger one that apparently was out there going west to east. So if we go north up by that river, we're going to run into something gargantuan. It's like those ape creatures and a vast horde of those ape creatures. If I followed what Hobbs was saying, past us in the night when we hunkered down and quivered in our sleeping bags.
The nice thing is they're not necessarily hostile. We just caught them at a bad time. If we maybe killed some stuff and gave them a lot of food as an offering, maybe we could work some diplomacy in the future.
I recall they didn't really care for the food that you offered them.
Yeah, there was an aggressive one that was leading them that had beaten the others into submission, and they weren't aggressive until he beat them into submission to attack us.
Sounds so mean.
I mean, they're apes. And they're not the social types of apes.
Those are the Anthras, correct?
No, the Anthras are the evil, intelligent ape-man culture. These guys are primitive, four-armed, like white apes that we've seen the Anthras enslave and torture before.
Ding, ding, ding. Four-armed.
No, four-armed has to show up.
Oh, it has to show up. Oh, okay. Oh, dang. I got to add some more four-armed creatures.
I have more than 2 arms in that box.
I thought I had a picture of a handout, but I don't see one. So, sorry.
What time of day is it? Is it mid-morning?
It was past lunch.
Yeah, I think it's past lunch. I think you guys had done 2, 4, 6. I think it's just past lunch. You had reached here about in your half of your day. So.
All right. So, are we gonna lay claim and stake our prospect on this mound, or are we going to retreat back west or north?
Or head east.
South.
Or head east.
Why don't we?
Southeast.
We head straight south and go to the coast and clear up these. Just clean up that part of the map.
Yep, and then we go find this ape guy Mark wants to talk to so bad.
Mark's like, that wasn't me.
That wasn't the plan.
Well, there's one thing you get when you got a guy with wisdom 6, and that's translation problem. If you really want to meet him, all right. All right, well, let's strike south. And if we come back here, we'll be prepared with better spells. I know Mr. Higgs has some fine... He looks like a quality spellcaster. Excited to test his mettle.
We should tell John, that you guys get XP for every hex that you move through and open up out of the black. You get 10 per level. And if you find any other locations, you get 100 XP per level for that.
So
there is value in exploration.
It's good for you, but especially for us 5th level characters, it's a gold mine.
Let's do it. Let's reveal those hexes.
Let's reveal those hexes, Diana. All right.
Mark your bingo chart.
Was that a weird voice? It wasn't an actual NPC, though, was it? It was just him talking like a weirdo.
It wasn't normal.
I thought that was the hireling you gave me.
Oh. I don't do
Is that how Tim Schmidt sounds now?
I don't know how I don't know how that guy talks. I haven't talked to
Oh,
him.
I think it's funnier if he talks like that because it's the exact opposite of how Tim talks.
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, mark it.
All right. So you're heading straight south.
Correct. South. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Go, little backpack, go.
All right, so that's 2 hexes, which I'll mark down right now. All right, yeah, and the evening has fast approached. You can just smell a tinge of salt on the air from the Plague Bay once more. That means it's
So-
nighttime.
Looking at the map, Aaron, place over here, see some like savanna
Hang on, let me shrinkage. Let me shrink.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure if that's Savannah or Hill.
or hills,
Where did you pingy? Oh, yeah.
and right
Might
That's
be
it's
right.
getting lonely hills.
here, even though down here, jungle comes up to here, seems like there's more savanna here. We go northeast.
Should we poke?
Maybe there's a gap.
If there's a gap, we can move fast to the Baggio destination.
Right?
Yeah, it might even be like a highway.
Yeah.
Unless it turns into.
I'm on board for not going to the coast, where big ship may or may not have. hanging
Oh
out.
yeah. big
Isn't it
ship.
cliffs over there, though, Hobbs?
Yes, it starts to become cliffs. That's correct.
Yeah, we only got saved because there's a equals delta.
It's definitely high up here.
There's a lot. We could explore those ruins if we come at them from the land side, or were they already explored? These ones.
Well, let's make camp, and then let's.
Those ruins on the coast that have been explored multiple times.
Nice. Okay. Camp time, you say?
They're not cleared out though. Like Stu's first adventure, my second was to Griffin Tower down there on the coast, and there's still a whole nest of griffins there, a chasm beneath that smugglers use, and I think a dungeon underneath the tower, and that's where Stu found a +3 sword.
Nice.
I'm scared of griffins.
All
We all
right.
should be.
Yeah, I think a character may have lost his life in one of those sessions to the Griffins.
Gabriel
One of Gabriel's many losses.
almost did. I think he like made his death save, but he got gutted when Craig was trying to Imbar, the Griffin Whisperer, was like talking in the language of law and calming the Griffins, and then Gabriel tried to sneak up and steal the dead pack mule's treasure, and it scared the Griffins. They attacked.
Pretty awesome stuff. His name's what, Mr. Biggs? Is that right?
Higgs.
Higgs, yeah. Mr. Big is that song. Only, what's the song go? Does anyone know? No.
John, is this the same magic user that you're going to bring to replace me in Dreamlands?
No, I got to make somebody new. I made this guy a year and a half ago, I think, and then I think the game got canceled or something, or I couldn't show up. It's just been sitting here.
You can bring anybody in Dreamlands though, so you should level this guy up and come out of.
That's pretty good. I don't know. Ben's got some custom stuff for his campaign. I don't know. He's got mole people, so I don't know. It's tempting.
The Mole Knights are the best.
They don't wear pants.
It's true. It's a Ben game in which the mole people are like the most normal and civilized.
So civilized. This actually sounds like an Eric Jensen game as well. Oh, right.
Oh yeah, not like Office Country.
Yes. Oh, you guys should be... Oh, you're on Sinden or Kalmatta. All right, so as you guys are camping that night, it's late, very late. Burl, Slim, and Fitzwalter, my lord, governor, are all on watch. And you guys are, sitting there. It's been another night. It was pretty starlit, and it was a fairly large moon the night before. The sounds of the jungle are distant. You're in these the savanna, with a few of these trees cropping up, and then the rest of it just like large, vast swards of grasslands, tall but dry, right? You've beaten down a little area, tried to protect yourselves as much as possible. And that's when Fitzwalter, you have something to say, Mark?
Only surprised on a 1. Ranger.
Only surprised on a 1, in case that's important. All right, so Fitzwalter goes, He's supposed to be on watch, but he's got like a long piece of grass hanging out with his tricorn hat on. And, Governor, what you make of that then? And you guys, he's looking up in the sky, and one of the moons is slowly covered as something large flies overhead.
Does he see like what the rough shape is?
Well, I mean, Stu and Mark are both awake as well. Slim and double Cop's Peak on his head are awake.
Is it a flying fog ship?
No, it looks more like some kind of creature with wings, but pretty big.
Again, Griffin, what?
Oh, God.
If we want to keep resting through the night, I don't know how large our entourage is, but I could like cast darkness on our spot, and maybe if they don't have night vision, maybe they won't see us.
So Mr. Biggs is asleep.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind you saying things as a player, wanting to do that, but I mean, your character is asleep, so they would have to wake you up in order to figure that out.
Can we continue to see the
What
outline?
are we doing?
Yeah, you can see it, and it actually banks, and you hear a massive, eardrum-shattering lion's roar escape from the sky.
Got Biggs.
I can't do a lion's roar, but there you go. That was like a lion's roar.
No card.
Just like the Disney movie.
That's right.
It's not a
Is that
bingo.
going to wake us up?
Mr. Noise, does that wake everybody up?
Yeah, sure. You guys can all wake up. What do you guys do? Burl? Slim?
I mean, so you say it banks. It looks like it went a different direction and continued.
It turned, yeah, like it was going overhead, and he saw it silhouetted, against the stars and one of the moons, and then it like turned and then let out a roar, like it was kind of coming back towards you guys, maybe.
I like that plan, Biggs, about darkness.
Yeah, so I guess I'm getting the description about this thing flying overhead. And
Well, you can see it. I mean, you guys hear
I can
some
see
loud
it.
roar. You wake up, and then you see something flying, pretty large overhead flying. I don't mean large like the size of a massive jet or anything, but easily the size of at least like a horse or two or something, like an elephant in the sky or something maybe.
Okay,
Again,
well,
Mike,
I'm gonna look at Dougal and Burl, the closest people next to me, and suggest my plan. I'm just like, yes or no. Let's make a decision now.
Yes, let's all huddle.
Okay, I'm going to cast darkness on our spot and try and encourage everybody to gather around in the darkness of the spell.
What do you think, Burl? Me and you and or Aaron, if this is acceptable. The fighters in the front and the back row people, we all get our spears out ready to receive a charge through the darkness because we can't see. But this thing won't be able to see either. But if it comes out our spears, it gets pricked.
I'd be
we'll do that.
I'd be tempted to. Is there a tree around that we can cast your darkness on higher up, so we're underneath the darkness?
I think he said that we were sleeping in tall grass that we had to beat down.
Yeah, but there could be a tree nearby. Why don't you roll a d6, Aaron? You need and you pick even or odd.
I'll pick even.
Okay, now roll any even numbered die.
Son of a gun. No good. Got a 3.
So there are no trees nearby.
right.
Yeah, just do it.
Brace with spears in the darkness. It is.
This isn't scary at all.
We can always move out of the
Well,
darkness if we need
Yeah,
to.
we can always move out of the
Presumably, if
darkness.
it's
This thing gets to move
if
into
it's
our
if it's hunting by moonlight and not infravision, then we'll just be a dark spot on the landscape. In theory.
Good idea.
Even if it does attack us, we get free attacks on it, and it'll be penalized severely as well.
All right, so all of a sudden, you know, the light from your fire, and maybe you don't even have a fire at this point because it's so late in the night. It's just embers, but you could still see. You hear Mr. Biggs. What's it look like when you cast this, Mr. Biggs?
Higgs.
So I do my
Higgs, Mr. Higgs. Sorry.
I do little hand gestures, and then this like inky black cloud of smoke comes out of my ears and out of my nose and out of my mouth and just begins to pour down on the ground and envelop us.
All right, so that happens, and you guys hear another roar. And then it's like the warriors instantly hear like something flying through the air that sounds like arrows. Fitzwalter gives out a shout, "Arrows, my lord!"
Maybe quiet down. Just everybody calm down.
All right, Burl says, "Calm down, Fitzwalter." And then all of a sudden, one of these arrows slams into him.
What?
It doesn't
Or
get down.
What's that?
Or like a giant spike.
It does. It only slims past his ear, nicking it.
You got it, Mark.
Yeah, and it looks
Shit.
like a
Did it come
spike
from the
that stuffs.
sky?
What's that?
It come from the sky.
Yes.
Got fucking Griffin Riders in this game now.
So yeah, you guys kind of hear this. What do you do? It
Move out of
looks
the
like.
darkness.
Well, it looks like. I mean, you guys can't see anything, but the whole area almost looks like it was covered, like it was just happen chance. The DM rolled a d20 and rolled a natural 20. That this flew in. They're all over the place. Some of them are not even close to anyone, but this one just happens to zip past Burl.
The ground.
Are they hunting the Griffins or are they on the Griffin Riders? We don't know. So we
Not
just
Griffin
stay still.
Riders.
It's not an arrow.
Not Griffin Riders.
It's not an arrow. When
It's
you
a
look
spike.
down, there's a spike stuck in the ground.
Oh,
The ranger roll to see if he knows what this is from his studies. Megafauna. Monsters.
can you use your standard rule?
2D roll disadvantage on intelligence or wisdom. Is that the standard rule? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
if
Wisdom.
and he fails 3 times, then by that point he doesn't have to roll disadvantage anymore after he's rolled it 3 times.
Got under them both.
All right, so you've heard of this creature before. It is
Manicore?
indeed a manicore.
Oh,
It's got a tail with spikes, and what it did was it just threw a whole volley of them at our patch of darkness, hoping to hit something, and got lucky. Hold your ground.
Yeah, I say, shields up in the air, like with the magic users like on the ground underneath with spears braced still.
How many quills do you think we can expect it to have? Like a dozen, half a dozen, infinite? I'm not really sure.
I think they got to grow
Might
back,
find
so
other
maybe
prey
it's
though.
got
Maybe it'll give up.
two or 3 volleys.
shields up.
So you guys are shouting
It's
back and
tortoise
forth.
that-
You can hear
That's right.
Slim. Is that what your character's name is? I forgot already. Slim, is that right? Slim Finders? Flinders?
Slim Flinders.
All right. Flinders is like he yells out what he thinks it is. And you got once he says
I'm
it,
not yelling.
whispers. I mean, because there's like 10 of you guys and 9 of you and a dog. So you guys figure it out and you throw up some things. Another volley you can flies through the air. You can hear like the fire sparks kind of fly up, but you can't see them obviously for you're in darkness. Another roar or two, and then the creature seems to leave. Monstrosities with the face of a man, the body of a lion, bat-like wings, and a tail bristling with spikes. It is said They love eating humans.
You called this creature a Manticore, was it, Ranger? We'll write that one down in the books. Thank you. Your knowledge has saved us again.
All right, let's take a very quick
You're
break
lucky.
because I got to pee. 2 minutes.
It's fun having a new class in Kalmatta, actually, though. You said you got a 3 on your dex, was it, Mark?
Yeah. My stats are 13, 12, 13, 3, 13, 13.
Oh, wow. So you're really easy to hit, but otherwise you're a great character.
Got +1 on 4 of my stats.
Yeah. What is Ranger's XP based on? Strength?
He's got a prime requisite of strength, but it doesn't say he gets a bonus.
Oh, but if it's old school essentials, so he should, right?
It's the one class, or in the class description, it doesn't say that the prime requisite gives a bonus to XP.
Let's go to the advanced OSE errata.
Okay.
Ranger.
Let's see, advanced fantasy genre rules.
Yeah. We might have to find his newest PDF release.
I just bought the PDF on DriveThruRPG 3 days ago.
Oh, well then this is something where let's write it down and let's email Gavin about it later because he always makes changes.
About what? What are we changing?
Ranger.
Oh.
Ranger says that it has a prime requisite of strength. It doesn't actually say that he gets a bonus to XP because of his strength if he has a certain.
Stu's not back yet. Hey, let's look at the chat. Ratworm.
Right. For classes, it says that. So, email.
All right, Ratward. Thanks, buddy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chat. Jeff C. 1971. Saturday morning, Kalmatta. Kustash. Welcome, buddy. Signing in from Poland, I believe. Is that correct? Sorry, guys. I muted you guys while you were talking over me. There you go. All right. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. Is anyone watching the YouTubes? Who I think that was Stu, so we'll see when he gets back if we got anybody over there.
Got both up.
Oh, I'm in chat now. I didn't see him.
And Stu are the only ones on YouTube.
Oh, it looks like Maltworm the Sailor is here in chat as well. Welcome, Maltworm. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, this is pretty exciting. You guys are definitely working on a new area there. But it does seem to be trouble as the giant four-armed ape man is in the area, as well as a manticore.
All right, guys, I earned my keep. Keep me alive.
Absolutely earned your keep. Great idea, Darkness Spell.
Yeah. John knows his business, man.
You guys can really get chaotic now because Phelan's not here.
Get experience for killing anything, do we?
No.
Oh.
So avoiding fights, maybe have treasures, is worth.
Yeah, they usually have treasure. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe in random encounters. Never have treasure. They have whatever they would have. Is my thought process.
Big beast flying overhead. He's not wearing a vest with pockets. That's for sure.
No, yeah, it's but Hobbs that Carillion had the sack with the.
But he recently flew over a ship and ate a banker. And the banker
Good point, Mark.
2 volleys of spikes.
Yep.
How many each?
You guys don't know enough to know how many it would have or when they would grow back or anything like that.
No. How many were stuck in the ground around us?
You search around. I think you find a total of 12.
Take 3 of those if that's okay with people. Anybody else want 3 Manicore spikes?
This would have to be the next morning. I was going to say, as the spell goes away, dawn is starting to rise.
manticores, they're not poisonous, are they?
No,
Oh, then you can have. I don't.
aren't they?
I
They poison. Do I see poison on them, Hobbs? Examine them.
Roll a d6.
I think they're only out of 6.
Yeah, you don't spot any poison on there.
yeah. I don't need them then.
Okay. Anybody else want any spikes?
I'll take 2.
But
for
I do have venom. If you
Killian's.
want to make a spike later on.
You guys should know that
Oh, yeah,
I
you want to?
constantly reskin everything. Sometimes I'll use things straight from the book, sometimes I won't. So don't hold on to knowledge too tightly. But I don't want to take away player.
Aaron, you said you.
Go ahead.
How many arms did it have?
Aaron,
Yeah,
you
I'll
said
take
you
a
want
couple.
to.
Yeah, whatever.
What else?
Did we get enough sleep? So are we going to sleep after we had that encounter, or are we up
It was
and
the very
awake?
it was the very last encounter, so you would be able to do your spells in that morning. Because I figure you sleep probably quite a bit. You're going to travel for usually only about 8 hours, so that gives you 16 hours to rest and prepare camp and do all the other things that you'd want to do. So like when dawn comes, you probably set up camp, and then like the magic users probably all do their spells and all that stuff in that period of time. Usually you get going around 8, and then you'd end up around 4 in the afternoon, or 4 to 6 around there, or whatever is what I usually think. You could obviously go later if you want, but then you would be pushing. It would be a forced march. So yeah, it's dawn, so you guys can redo your spells now if you desire. All right, what are you gonna do?
And the plan is to continue exploring east-ish, since there are hills apparently. All right, we will not go back to the mound today, but
Good thing I took
Memorization.
that extra half hour before we started to take care of that.
If that's what you want to do, I mean, callers call.
It's done though.
no, we're going east. We're going east.
All right, are you headed up to the northeast or southeast?
Oh, we'll go northeast.
You can circle back around to the mound if you want.
I might have gypped you guys. You guys must have been traveling. It seems like a savannah should be pretty easy travel. It shouldn't be 2 points. It should only be 1.
Yeah, you could just clear a couple hexes for us.
Nope, can't do it.
Yeah, it should be a little easier than jungle.
Yeah.
I got my golf cart too. This is fucking easy.
Did you say northeast or southeast?
Northeast.
Okay. So there's another hex on the market. There you go. Good work. So you're surrounded by light jungle, other than to the south, which it seems to be more savanna.
We'll head south.
So you guys were hoping there was a pass here or something?
Yeah. So we could get into the jungle a little easier and less movement.
You guys can, player characters can roll a d6. Okay. All right. So you've done 3, right? So you are on 9. Or is it just 2? 2, 10. Okay, now what?
Did you guys want to zip through savannah and then up to the river, or do you want to plunge into the jungle?
There's still more savanna to the south.
Yep. Yeah, we could go here
Oh yeah.
and then zip up that way.
You're the caller, Aaron. But
All right.
I would love to clear this savanna out personally, but I know you have a goal.
Let's go this way. Let's go northeast. Got a Hobbs?
Yep.
Okay.
Northeast or
don't forget to mark your rash.
southeast after that.
I would say northeast again.
Oh shit, I moved my dang thing.
Oh, your dang thing, huh?
Yeah.
It's rough.
So it's about midday. Oh, but it looks like the jungle thickens to the east, southeast, and northeast.
But not to the north?
Nope.
Oh, we'll cruise north through the light jungle.
All right. Another hex down. Look at this thing. You guys are jamming. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Jamming.
Is northeast?
Northeast
light.
is still heavy, but to the north is light jungle.
Oh, you need to go into 39 anyways, so.
You're in 39 right now. Oh, 38 would be above us.
That's fine. Let's try one more north. Do the light stuff, see if we get a clearing.
So you have about 4 movement points left of travel.
Is that two lights, or is it
No,
just
no.
one thing?
That's too light. Yeah. Oops.
Let's
Sorry.
get a couple light in then. Hopefully. We'll head north.
So as you're edging along, we're trying to move past the area where the heavy jungle is. Within a few hundred yards, you spot more some sorts of structures on a. Let me see. I gotta read it. Yeah, it's kind of a low hill.
To the east?
Yes. No, to the west. To the west.
We could go check that out, I suppose, to wrap up our day. Cool.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Sound good, guys? We'll check that out and maybe make some camp a ways away from it and see what
That's
happens.
great.
Coolio. West.
West it is. So you head over to check out this this structure that you found. It's not on a different hex. It's in the same hex you're in. But let's see here. So coming from the east side, it's kind of a low hill, and you can spot on top of the hill more of like these stone hinges. But there is a cave on this side.
So is it surrounded by menhirs and a perimeter?
Give me 1 second. I gotta mess with the dynamic lighting a little bit.
Eric, what did you say?
You actually,
What was your question?
it was about perimeters, because these undead insect dudes, Mark figured out last session that if they only patrol a perimeter because they're thoughtless basically. So as long as you don't break into the tombs, they leave you alone. They can't go past their perimeter. So that's why I was asking if there was a perimeter of menhirs or anything like that. But if Hobbs is actually messing with dynamic lighting, that is in fact a bingo spot, not a bingo. Ooh, I'm getting close, folks.
You just using a regular highlighter, or do you have a bingo dauber?
No, I have a regular highlighter that I use for grad school.
Wait,
Still counts.
is there a specialized marking tool for bingo formally?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Mark, you said you gamed in the 70s, so I assume that you're also a bingo expert based on your age.
I was raised Catholic, and so I'm a bingo expert.
Oh, okay. If you're still gaming with Ernie, I assume you're not playing bingo.
No. I saw game. I couldn't make it to his game the other night. He had one at the dungeon. Plus, I don't sitting around in person.
Yeah.
For hours on end is running into people, spending short periods of time, being careful. That's one thing, but isolated in a room with 6 other people for 3-4 more hours doesn't seem safe right now. So
All my personal games, we all play online right now.
that's why the game store is still closed. Can't run events, and it's part of our business model. We lose less money being closed than we would being open and not being able to run events.
Makes sense.
So this is.
Hopefully
Oh, sorry.
Operational soon.
I was going to say April or May will probably reopen. So what does this thing look like?
So this is the bottom, but kind of on the top. So there are some light hills apparently, and this is obviously a little more jungly than you would think of in the majority of the savannah. But this is just one little area that seems to have like some light hills on top of this hill, which you can see there. One elevation would be these surrounding you guys, right? Elevation, these are elevation, this is an elevation, and then you can see up there that there's a cave, right? But on top of
The
that,
standing stones, though.
yeah, I'm going to tell you right here. Oh, there's nothing here. So that's not it. It's this one. Sorry about that.
So wait. Oh boy.
I'm going to message you some questions so I don't interrupt the game later about how you organize all your maps and stuff on Roll20, because you got to have a good jillion of them.
I do. I have 96 archived and about 10 of them open right now. More than 10.
And
About
what are we looking
15.
at here in relation to the previous map?
So this is on top of that map. So you guys maybe were up on a rise, and when you were on the rise, you could see that. You could see this on top.
This does not appear to be a tomb style set of standing stones like the one we ran into. So I'd suspect that this will not be guarded by bojeks. So we might be safe exploring this cave.
Might be maybe a layer of some creature.
There's a cave in these hinges.
So the hinges are on top of the hill, on this hill, but then on ground level where you guys. So yeah, maybe it would be easier if I did this.
Okay, I got it now. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think, Aaron? Cave first, perimeter, or mound top?
We should read. We
How
should read these
close to night
hinges,
is
right?
it?
What's that?
How close to night is it?
It's maybe 3 hours off.
Well, it'd be kind of interesting to sleep in a cave if it's totally empty, but we can, whatever you guys want, man. If you guys want to explore this for the rest of the day, let's do it.
I would like to explore this, see what's living
All
in
right,
there.
let's, should we check out the cave?
Will I check out the rise in front of the cave for tracks?
Oh yeah, Ranger. I forget.
Park Ranger, let's do it.
We got to get Mark the hat. The Ranger Rick hat.
Interesting. Want to pop us back to that other map, Hobbs, and I'll get an idea where I want to check for traps.
Traps or tracks?
Oh,
So you guys are on this hill here. You were on this hill, right? When you looked over, you could see on the top of this hill the henge that I showed you. So the henge is on top of this hill. Then when you came walking down the hill and approached, this is the other map. So the cave, is on the side of this hill.
gotcha.
That makes sense?
Hmm.
I should have put it all on one map, but I didn't. So there you go.
Works.
And you don't have to be
So
exactly like this. You could be wherever you want to be. You should be able to control your own tokens. Did I not move you guys over yet? Oh, I did. Never mind. I didn't move myself over. That's the problem. There we go. All right. Oh, so Slim goes heading down that way? Nice.
It looks like there's a way up the rise here, so I'm
Mhm.
going to check over here first. Tracks.
How does checking for tracks work in this thing with this class?
There is a chart. You know what? I will drop it in Kalmatta players, if that's okay with you. A good place for it.
Let me see. I got the book right here. It's in the
Just
genre
dropped it
rules,
in there.
right?
Yeah.
Is it OSE Advanced or what is it?
Yep. I'm using the advanced
Genre.
fantasy genre rules is what I'm using. I don't have the other book.
That's the one.
I didn't download them yet.
So question. We're still using the same house rules. You just allowed the ranger to be a new class, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know which is better, actually, this tracking or doing it the other way. I don't really know. Like, what's your...
Base chance 20%, but if you look to the left, there's some adjustments like soft, hard ground,
Yeah.
number of individuals. So, you can just kind of ballpark it. It hasn't been raining lately, so that
To be honest, I don't know how fond I am of this chart, but it doesn't really matter because as you go moving up there, you don't really see any tracks down here, but it does look like there is some detritus up on the hill, kind of in front of the in front of the cavern opening.
Up here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wave everybody up. I'll move up myself onto the edge. Beginning of the rise there.
Hey, Jason Weeb. Actually, Eric is actually in the midst of creating the actual bingo cards. We are testing them today. That's why when I said detritus, everyone got excited. And so if you have any squares that you think should go in there, one of the campaigns that you don't have is Chronicle of the Cursed Axe, which is my LFG campaign. So, and there's also the Midlands campaign as well. So I don't know. It might actually end up being one square mentioning a different campaign on stream or something. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll write all my notes on the back.
So we're play testing that now, and you guys will have access to that. I'll probably share it either like on my website or through the Patreon for everybody. It won't cost you money to get it.
Stu, you want to move your characters up and join us, I think? And who else? Higgs? You guys are in Roll20, right?
Oh, yeah. Burl, I think, got lost for a minute. Oh, he went to go eat. I see. He's busy eating.
Earl, you want to take I'm a little damaged, so you and me side to side. That'll be the shield wall in the front.
All right. So as you guys are going up the hill, it's kind of upslope, and then there's that landing up there right before the cavern. Even from here, you can see that it looks like the remains or a carcass of a beast.
Oh, any of us recognize this beast? Like we've seen this before, or is it just so mauled it's unrecognizable?
I mean, you're still about 30 feet away and quite a bit below it.
Okay. Please take color. Do we move up?
Burl's like, fuck it, I'm going. Aaron
Aaron just dropped.
Aaron, drop.
He's coming back.
Coleslaw Commander has entered the chat.
Yes, let's move forward.
All right.
Okay.
Turn your camera on, bro.
Happy now?
I am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It just messes everyone else's cameras up. That's why. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. I don't care about you. You know that. Only your camera. All right. Yeah. So like right here is like the bits of a carcass. It actually looks like the back half of like a gazelle or an antelope. The front half has already been eaten and ripped off, and a trail of blood leads into the cavern.
So looks like we're looking at a layer of some sort, maybe. Do we feel like tangling with a big beast?
How tall is that entrance? It's only 5 feet wide.
Yeah, it looks like it's about 11 feet. It's almost like a cleft in the side, so it's much taller than it is higher.
It's
Are
too narrow.
any manicore spikes nearby?
It's too narrow for something like a manicore. Manicore is about the size of a W bus.
It could be a small one, I would say, and they have a feline bodies, and so if their head can fit through, the rest of their body can fit through as well. You know that from your great.
Any telltale manicore spikes around?
No, but Slim can spot. It looks like a large feline beast in the blood.
Oh, like that's what it ate.
A footprint?
Yes.
Oh, so this is the manicore house. So what's the best way to fight a manicore? We don't want to let it fly, right? So we want to kill it in the cave.
Yep.
That's asleep.
Well, are any of us sneaky?
Everyone can
The
sneak.
Hobbitoo's not good.
Well, I'm wearing plate mail, so is Burl.
Everyone can sneak, right? Everyone can move quietly, but they can't necessarily preternaturally move quietly like a thief or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Baggio, you got those webs ready?
I do.
Do you want to do this, Baggio?
There's also
No. You want to go in?
always
Well,
there's
yeah,
also
let's-
always the fact that there's also always the fact that Stu's sword can use silence.
If we,
Might want to-
so somebody has a web spell? Is that what we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron knows.
I mean, if it's a small cavern, we could smoke it out, trap it near the entrance with the webs, and then just poke it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like maybe Burl takes up the front here, and then I take up with my fighter henchman right behind with the spears. And then like people start stacking up a greenwood fire for us to smoke it out, and then Baggio can get ready with the web.
Maybe there could be other exits.
Yeah, but it would probably come investigate either way.
Maybe. Maybe I think if you guys want to explore the cave, we should go explore the cave. I think dicking around here at the end is gonna be kind of a.
You know, you have a good point because
if it gets out and starts flying around,
yeah,
don't want that.
You know, that's actually a really good point. Because if it has another exit, yeah.
John,
I say we almost assume a fighting formation, get a couple spears behind us. I'll try to get as far up as I can because web has to be pretty close if we want to attempt that. Have a couple fighters in back. I just got squished by Slim, or Dome did. He stepped on Dome. He's happy about that.
nobody there when I moved.
Oh yeah, I know, right.
Looks like it might be really tight in here for this many people to.
Does Dome have a spear?
He does.
Want him up there with you, behind the front ranks. So you can control.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if this dog does this dog have reach.
No.
He's like at my feet, so.
The dog does not have reach.
All right.
Everybody's
What's going on? What do we see so far?
That's all you can see. You'd have to light in order to see any farther.
stop. Let's listen. See if we can hear anything.
Good point. Spend a turn listening.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like the people like Burl and Dougal could roll d6s. You guys
What about Drolfik? Is he like freaking out, like he smells something?
He definitely is acting like he's moving into the lair of an animal. And you guys can see like a trail of blood leading off farther west into the cavern. It's kind of this thin, but right where Burl and Dougal are, you can tell that it kind of opens up off to Dougal's left. But Burl is right along the wall.
Okay. Dougal is going to reach back, hand his lantern to Erdis, who will light it and hold it with one hand and hold her spear with the other.
And let there be light, said Erdis.
It's not a bad idea, Stu.
Something to drop if we have to run.
But if this is a manticore, we know that it likes to hunt people. So
Yeah, he said men, not dwarves. Let's remember that, okay?
Human, yeah. Hobbs, I'm going to cast shield at this time.
Okay.
Now that they're done listening or whatever.
peaks
No.
on my head.
I forgot I added all these flippin' songs. I don't know what any of them do. Can you guys even hear them?
Yeah, man, I'm playing Might and Magic.
All right. So you can see there's look like a pile of rocks on the southern edge of this chamber that kind of cracks out and another tunnel continues on. It's a little wider than the opening, and you can still see just the remnants of bloody footprints and streaks of blood, a bit of intestine lying here, leading deeper into the cave.
Without doing like a 10-minute search, what is this? Anything odd about these rock piles? Is it like stalagmites, or is it like
Maybe
just like a pile of rubble?
It could be stalactites that have fallen from the ceiling over time. Just kind of like edges out like a little hump opening over there off to the side.
Erdis will shed her lantern onto the ceiling, see if there's any creepy crawlies on the ceiling.
There are some stalactites up there, but you don't notice any creepy crawlies or anything like that.
Okay. Forward color?
Moving forward. You guys are in front. You don't need me to boss you. That's cool.
So it sounds like the of the branches cracking or breaking in a strong wind, and it kind of echoes around, and you kind of hear some. So you can hear like bones cracking and creaking, and possibly wings snapping.
I'm so scared, guys. Did you hear that?
You're the one that wanted to come in here.
So the blood trail goes this way.
Not true. The blood trail.
You guys can hear something sniffing, a low growl.
Do we want to dump oil on the ground? And do we want to rub prematurely? Do we want to silence darkness? Anything we want to do?
I'm ready to cast sleep. To see if it works.
Okay. Hey, Burl, I'm a little injured. Would you mind taking the 5-foot lead here?
Sleep won't work. Waste your time.
Why do you say that?
But I'm with you. We can hear it sniffing. Like,
He's metagaming. That's why he
you
says
want
it.
to throw oil pot?
It's too big. Anything huge like that has to be beyond sleeping, I think. I think we got lucky with those 4-armed gorilla guys.
Blood trail goes this way.
Should we split if it goes around? Fighters this way, some this way.
It sounds like the sound seems a little bit closer, and you kind of hear a low, unhappy growl.
I'm gonna light a lantern too, Hobbs. If you could put some light on me.
All right, hold it 1 second. Let me get some light on Slim. All right. Burl, as you're walking, following the trail, your hobnailed boots skimming along the fresh blood on the ground. You can just see it, and it seems to shift, and you can hear like a loud snap. What do you do?
I roar and like bang the hilt of my sword on my shield, hoping it comes to me.
Awesome.
Nice.
At the end of that
I'll whisper
snap,
to Dome.
go ahead, whisper.
I'll whisper to Dome. Set your spear. I'll do that myself.
You hear those arrows come flying down the tunnel towards you, Burl. They shatter off of your shield, bounce all around in the area, and it roars massively, matching yours, and probably a little louder. You should probably move into initiative, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
that
good
makes
thing
sense.
to do. Just at the edge of the light. Let me see. I think I have a handout. Kind of stepping on some rocks. You can see the beast.
Classic.
There's a foul scorpion's tail. Ooh, we better watch out for that.
That's different than it really is.
Remember that Hobbs likes to reskin things.
Yeah. Does anyone have any calendula astringent?
No, is that something we can buy from Habiba Muna now?
I guess it would only be Baggio that might have some. Do you have any?
I don't believe so.
All right,
Don't
just
even
check.
know what that is.
I'm looking for
Antitoxin.
an exciting music here. You can always change your sound levels too if I blare you out, guys. I don't think it
I'm
seems
going to
too
crank
loud.
you up.
I don't think it seems too loud now. All right, let's hit the initiative Baggio as starting with, well, let's go backwards. John, Mr. Higgs. So when we do initiative, all we do is a straight D6 for the group.
All right, you want me to roll for the group?
Yep.
Beat a 4.
How about if I tie a 4?
What could go wrong?
Oh. Go, guard.
All right, it is movement.
Alright.
We're all going at the same time. Everything happens simultaneously. Is anyone moving?
Question.
Yes, sir.
From Baggio and Dome's position, do they hear sound coming from both sides of this?
We want to move in a 2x2. Sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Do you want to get in beside me and like square off, like
Yeah,
let him come
yeah,
in? Like,
Yeah. We're really like, their squares are, but we're really side to side, so we can.
All right.
Because
let's do that.
we want to fit it so that we can get more people spearing the mana core.
Yeah, and I think like again, ignore the dog. It's kind of like he can kind of run in front or back or whatever, but
He can end
we
on a
can-
player's square, basically, is his special power.
I'm going to move and light my torch.
Did I just hear you snort at me? Someone for saying that?
Or
No, the he can end on a player's square thing.
no, I didn't.
my lantern. I'm going to light my lantern.
Interesting.
We might lose a swing this
Intriguing.
turn, Eric, but I kind of don't want to go in there.
Well,
All right, so everyone's moved. Who's moving? What do you guys? What weapons do you guys have out?
Can Dome light up?
Since Stu and I are
Oh, you got a torch.
I keep over talking Aaron because I'm lagging. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's fine. I'm done. Talk.
Stu and I are next to each other, so sword Stu.
Yes, I've got my shield, the Chameleon Slayer out.
Unfortunately, this is
Okay.
no chameleon, sir. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Eric.
Oh, nothing. I'm done. Urtis, spear and shield, sets the lantern down. Actually, no, she doesn't need her shield. So spear and lantern, and Dougal's sword and shield.
Slim sets down the lantern.
Still just like roaring at this thing, banging on my shield.
So I think Urtis can take a shot.
Okay, one moment here. Let me find Urtis's character sheet. I left my mouse at work, so I'm scrolling with my little laptop fingers, so it takes me a sec.
That's garbage.
It is garbage. I'm garbage. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Jaguar.
Jaguar. Oh shoot, that doesn't count. I have jack off and jag off and jack wad. I'm guessing Urtis misses.
Oh, I should tell you what its AC is. What you get? Yeah, that's a miss.
Hey, so
Urtis stabs, misses. Now it's going to be big, huge melee time. Right? So everyone, I guess, Burl, Drolfic, and Dougal can all attack.
Oh,
All right, so those attacks are at... I'm going to go 1d6. So 1, 2 would be Dougal, 3, 4, 5... that doesn't make sense. I wanted to do... I'm just going to go d7, or d5. So 1, 2 is Dougal, 3, 4 is Burl, and 5 would be the Hound Drolfic. Okay? All right, so that first attack would be on 4, which is Burl. So 14 is probably going to hit a pretty good AC here. -1 it hits.
Whoa.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
Oy. Ouch.
I don't think the other attacks are going to hit. Yeah, it only hits up to AC 6. You guys are better than that, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead, you guys. Oh, you guys did 8 points of damage, it looks like.
Both of us have AC 1, right?
Yeah. It hit -1 that time. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I smacked it for 8 with a Witchbane.
All right.
Sword's been serving me good so far.
All right. So is it time for initiative?
Is that its HP bar? What is that?
Yeah, it says HP bar.
Oh my god.
So,
All right, it's all right. It's all right. We got this.
John, you did not lose, so you're still up again.
Cool. Can you put some light on me? I'm trying to light my lantern. I don't know how long that takes, but that's my...
You could have done that when you moved last round, too.
Okay. So, I've got a lantern lit. There you go. Beat a 4. You can't do it again.
I couldn't possibly ever have a chance of beating a 4.
More time.
Oh, you're right. All right, movement.
That's a cheeky message. Mana Core Killing Ground.
Mm-hmm.
I did add the ground part.
We're getting close. We just need to fight like a skeleton with more than 2 arms, and we're good.
Guys are slowly moving in around the back. Slim is using the light, staying back from this monster. Did you take your lantern with you? Because you had said you put it on the ground before, but I'm assuming you took it.
I was going to say that. I'm grabbing my lantern.
No problem. All right. Missiles.
Okay. It's Walter taking the -4 to shoot with his crossbow. That's going to be AC 7, so that's a miss.
Just misses. Just kind of deflects off of his thick hide. Roars.
My toad will spit with taking the penalty.
Spit away, Toad.
Also
Well,
flanking.
I think someone has to be in melee with him for the flanking. You're not going to get flanking with missile weapons. Unless Dolm has a spear.
That was horrible.
Dolm does have a spear, doesn't he?
Dolm has a spear. He's going to attack melee.
Yeah, I'll give him flanking then, so it's +1.
Okay. Is it melee time right now?
I think it is. Melee away. Melee.
Dolm's.
Go ahead. The Burl and the Hound, everyone can go.
God, Dolm's not too good.
Ooh, so we got 8 points.
Well,
All right. Oh,
We
I
both
didn't
rolled
count
ones on our damage.
Erdis. I didn't count Erdis's. All right.
Oh, nice. Good job.
All right, so now we get to see what it does. So it makes 3 attacks. All right, it's attacking Dougal and 2 on Burl.
Which attack is with
Ooh.
the tail?
The tail is not attacking at this point. But that the first one would be Dougal. That hits AC -1. The 12 is AC 2. So nope, it's AC 1. So all these hit.
Oh man. Oh,
So the first one will be.
feels like they splintered here.
This is on Dougal.
Splintering a shield.
All right, this is on Burl. 6 points on Burl. And then this is the bite, which is even nastier. I'll tell you that now so you can choose maybe not to use your... 5 points, so Burl takes 11 points.
I'm gonna sunder on the
Claw.
yeah.
All right. All right. You are still initiative king. John, you are killing it in the foxhole. Are you ready? Ooh, a 2. A 6. Look out. All right, so more of the same.
We don't.
I had to add the super in there, and then you see the 6s come out.
Magic.
Oh, too late, man. I already rolled initiative. I saw your arrow. I figure you're good. Uh-oh. So, Dolm is getting a strike. One of the claws bats out at him. He would get the second attack. It would be him. So, 2 attacks on Dougal, 1 attack on Dolm.
I was 1 and 3. Shit.
Oh, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, you weren't. So the the last attack is actually on Burl.
Oh, no.
The bite. 5 points more damage on Burl.
Yeah.
How you looking so far,
And,
bro? What's your total?
Since the round didn't turn back around, like swinging my, I don't have my shield, right? Because
Right.
I sundered, and you, yeah, okay, here we go. All right,
Now it's your turn. Is anyone moving?
What's your HP at, bro? Real quick, HP check.
I'm at 8 of 24. I do have healing pot, but
I'm at 14 of 19.
Healing pot, he said. Nice.
Erdis is going to move down. Fitzwalter's going to move here, draw a spear.
Okay.
He has a prescription for that.
I like it. Is there anything that Mr. Higgs wants to do?
I've got my ready. If this thing somehow pushes over their head, I'm prepared to chuck it at it so it tries to fly out.
Okay. You know, I was thinking things that are larger than man size, it should only be a -2 to fire into melee. And then if they're huge size, no penalty.
Makes sense to me.
Someone put that down. All right.
Hobbs,
Yes, sir, Mark. Missiles?
can I put down my lantern? Can
Yeah.
I put down my lantern in this spot here after I move?
Sure. You kind of like wading through the remnants, the front end of a gazelle here, or the back end, I guess. The front end was out front. And you can see over that overhang, there's a bunch of bones and some fur and looks like even humanoid bones down there, and possibly the glitter of coins.
I'll just set it right here.
All right, I'm not going to worry about it unless I have to.
Okay. And then I'm going with spear and shield. Step up into that spot. Or I can get a reach attack on him.
All right, everyone attack with their. If no one's missling or magic can go first.
Well, the toad spits AC 7. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. I was
Magic.
blasting a web into its 10-foot square.
Okay, so we're going to want to switch to our spears then, right, Burl?
3 points from a spear on.
3. Okay.
Hobbs has like your weapons getting stuck rules, so spears usually don't.
yeah, okay. I might do other things this round, but yeah.
Yeah, step back.
Maybe wheel pouring or healing.
Yeah. I've also got a potion of speed. I thought about downing that one, then using the extra action to do the healing, and then I would get 2 swings starting next round. Didn't know I wanted to burn it on a cave creature, but we could do that.
It's 10 by 10,
Well,
right?
Mark definitely hit.
Correct.
All right, he's webbed up there. Do we see that well enough? Yeah, you guys can see it, right?
Yep.
It's you don't have to layer over the mana core, so I can't really see it.
You can't?
Oh, can it's just very light.
Oh, yeah. It's just extremely. I have to like squint.
El Sticko.
You could decrease the opacity on. There we go. You can see that one.
Yeah, but you can't see under it. That's the problem with it.
Well, whatever works for you, but
The audience.
yeah, what works for
That's
the
all
audience?
about the audience.
That's right. That's all we do. We only play these games because of the audience.
Oh, a real long shot.
All right. We got the long shot is up too. Nice. All right. I'm not spelling it different ways. I'm spelling it the same way every time, Kustash. I'm just saying it differently. That's kind of a new one, so there's no way Eric would know that I don't know how to say Malay. All right. But he assumed for sure. All right. So this thing's pretty strong. Let's see where we at here.
2 rounds.
If he's got giant strength.
Yeah, okay. All right, sounds good to me. So magic gets covered. Some people are stepping back to use stabbing, right?
Yeah.
Golem hits.
A spear is a D6.
3 points from Slim. Is that right? Mark?
$3 points.
Oh shit.
5 from Dolan.
Bugle's gonna pour oil on it instead of attacking.
All right.
So he's not gonna throw. He's just gonna pour.
It tries to roar as all these things come in after it.
And Erdis is gonna stab. Oh, Dome. Come in work, Dome.
Did Burl attack yet?
No. I was trying to decide what to
Fitzwalter?
do.
Oh,
Fitzwalter will attack. 1 sec. That's a miss.
All right. Yeah, I'll just switch to my spear. Let's just do it. Oh. Beast.
Erdis is a miss. You should be able to kill this thing next turn.
all right. So it went first. You guys
When-
went second. So I think, Mark, you are up in the foxhole. The foxhole.
Roll the 3. Can't beat a 3.
4. It struggles
roll.
heavily.
Percent.
The magnificent beast covered in oil, his mane glorious around his fanged human-looking face, wings trapped in this webbing as it tries to break free, grunting and growling, lowling tongue, shifting its muscular hind end, wabbling. Even the spikes can't seem to
I'm to
get
light
free.
this thing on fire this round.
I'm in
to
the
light
middle.
This thing on fire this round.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. I'm lagging. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm sorry.
I'm still in the middle of this awesome speech.
There was a pause for me. I'm sorry. I'm really
Alright.
not trying to cut anyone.
Don't they have internet in where you are in the mountain
It
tans?
just slows the internet down around here, man.
Goodness gracious. All right, go ahead, everyone who's doing whatever they're doing now. Roll a d8 for the fire, Eric.
Okay.
Oh, but the flammable does something as well.
Did you catch it on fire?
No, I haven't yet. I was about to.
Are you lighting a torch? Are you throwing the lantern from Urtis on there? What
No,
are you doing?
Curtis is handing the lantern to Dougal, and he's going to smash it onto it.
We do. Anybody doing magic?
Not that I know of.
Movement? We doing movement?
Movement's first. I'm assuming no one's moving. Missiles? No missiles.
Include.
Now you
That
can
would
go.
include the fire.
It's a hand attack. He's right next to him. So
Oh,
melee
Do
attack.
you just want me to roll a d20 plus 2? That
No.
hits.
No, just roll a d8.
No, I was. Oh,
Three.
I don't. I was making an attack roll.
Yeah, you're just hitting it. It's impossible
Okay.
for you to miss him. He's in a web and right in front of you.
7. And then I guess Aaron has to roll the web flammable damage too.
Then you got that
Bolter.
3 from Dolm Spear. Way up there.
All right. So it still kind of struggles as the webbing is on fire.
So he burns for 2 rounds.
What's the
Slowly.
web damage?
Round.
As the
Two
black
for me.
smoke encompasses the whole area, it finally struggles slow and end as a magnificent beast of the wilds lies dead, smoked, burnt, and stabbed.
That's how
For
you
you.
smoke it out.
Aha! We have slain the mighty Manticore. But maybe not its mate.
And here comes the parents.
what?
No, I'm just kidding. So well done. The Manticore is dead.
That was a good, clean fight. Burl took some hits, but played it well.
It's pretty exciting. I don't know if I've ever seen that done.
grab my lantern again.
Dougal hands Urtis a torch now that he's dashed his lantern out. So that she still has light.
Just let me mess with this dynamic lighting for a minute.
Can we take a quick 1 minute break?
We can. Let's take a quick 2-minute break.
Deal.
Let me change the music and then it'll start.
Might be a little longer. I got to call my pops back. He called
Alright.
while I was
That's fine.
5-minute break.
80. He's 88 when he calls. I'm sure I give
Sure,
him time.
that's fair.
Good loot, you think?
I hope so. After all that.
Yeah. You got whooped up. We'll have to maybe chill out in here for a couple days.
Yeah. We just live here now.
Yeah.
Live off manticore steaks.
For a couple weeks.
All right, A Florida or P Buddha. I'm going to ban you guys or say that you're a real person right now.
Do it. No mercy.
That's right. Although I kind of like P Buddha 1231. I like that name. Alas, friend, I must say goodbye. All right, while we're waiting for people to show up, we're playing Old School Essentials in Legendary Kalmatta. The band has just killed a Manicore. And I think they're about ready to search around and look for treasures of a most beneficial sort.
I watched.
You washed the window?
Yeah, I was washing the windows while you guys were killing that Manicore. They're clean. Windows are clean.
All right. You're at this moment. You're like, dang! I wish we got experience points for killing stuff.
Oh, a powerful monster like that hopefully has killed some cool stuff.
So you just don't do any for monsters?
Nope.
Yeah.
But you get 100 XP per level per session just for surviving, regardless of what happens. Then you also get
And
XP
you just
for
did
treasure.
that.
I think
You
you
get all
guys
that,
know
like,
why I didn't wade in there. But
Yeah,
anyways.
you're level 1 magic user, man. Also, remember, like, we found this location, so that's 100 XP per level. So for us 5th level characters, that's 550 for me with my XP bonus. It's great.
Well, I mean, every session you survive at 5th level, you get 500 XP, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm assuming you guys are going to fight some tough creatures a lot of the times and be in difficult situations. So,
And we have a party with 3 5th level characters in it, man. We can definitely take down a Manicore as seen.
apparently.
Like, you got to throw stuff like that when you 2 frontline fighters have AC 1 and can shatter shields. Like,
All right, well, Mark is on the phone, so we might as well go ahead. It looks like Slim is down there searching around to see what could possibly be found. So amongst all of the corpses and the stuff that is down there, you're going to find a fairly significant amount of stuff. And I guess this is what it is. It wouldn't be just coins. It's going to be like bits of jewelry, You can see that there's Sylvan corpses down here. So some of this is like a Sylvan seed that is placed within their hearts, and pieces of silverite. There's going to be humans down here. You find anthrus corpses, maybe a jeweled dagger, all sorts of different things, but this is what it equals up to. We'll say these arrows are silverite arrows.
That's a haul, lads.
So, as far as gold goes, it's 1,100, 6,100, 6,200 GP, right?
How much of it has been digested, if you know what I mean?
Well, let's see.
Hey, we washed these silver coins off, and now they're gold.
Yeah, we should cut this thing open, too, and take its tail and its head.
77% of these coins have been partially digested.
What's the 6,200 value you posted?
That's the total gold piece value, right?
I see. Got it.
Good thing I brought a power
Silver
washer.
and copper. Okay.
Yeah, that's the total gold piece value. So some of that you're gonna have to pay a portion, obviously, when you enter, but it's gonna consist of like.
You still got that as XP, though, right?
Yeah. So I'm assuming you guys are going to gather up the Sylvan seeds from the Sylvan's chests, because you can get those for a significant amount of money.
Somebody give me the elevator pitch on those.
Their Sylvan are these, they're tree men. So they're sometimes good, sometimes bad. They're really morally ambivalent, Fae-like creatures, to be honest. More hostile than not. To be. Like, you'll see them sometimes as NPC, like, in the tavern to hire. They're, like, statistically like elves. They're fighter magic users. They wear these cloaks, which are made of special material that are, like, act like armor. And in their chest, they have a heart seed that I think is used to respawn them. If Sylvan touch you with that shit, they will just attack you. And they trade in pieces of silverite. They make weapons that are like temporary magic weapons that shatter on a 1 or a 20. And they make weapons out of silverite. So you can trade silverite to them for more value than it's worth in town. That's the elevator pitch on Sylvan.
I can always count on you, Eric. You always know the lore.
I like memorizing lore, dude. It's information is power.
Stu, anything going on in the old YouTubes? Got anybody over there?
Had a couple people drop in. Most recently, Fred Daniel. Drop in
Hey,
to say hi, everybody.
Fred Daniel. What's up, buddy? Who else? Anybody else?
Just us.
Nobody's saying anything. Just you guys talking to Fred over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just said hey to Fred. Fred said, "Hey, GM Hobbs and Friends, missed store over in Icewind Dale today, but glad to find you streaming Kalmatta."
Yep. I was planning on going on an anniversary trip today, and then we canceled it last night because of weather. And so I said we could play Kalmatta, and so I didn't go to that stream. But I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be in I'll see what happened in Icewind in Dale tomorrow. So I'll see you over there, Fred, if you're there. Anybody else?
Are you playing in the Forgotten Realms game?
It's a second edition D&D game based on the legacy of the Crystal Shard, which was an adventure that came out for D&D Next playtest. But he has, since Rime of the Frostmaiden came out, he's also kind of folded some of that stuff in as well. I mean, we're on session 58 or something for that thing. So it's been going on for quite a while. We just killed Tequila Lee, which I don't know if you've ever read Rime of the Frostmaiden, which I don't have, but I think it's like a
creature on the front.
Vampire. No, it's like a vampire gnoll.
Cool. I have not read Rime of the Frostmaiden. I've heard good things.
Yeah, I have it coming. I'm going to do another. I'll have Kevin Musings on Hobbs and Friends again to talk about answering all the questions that we asked about before it came out, which was a pretty fun episode. So no one invited me to a game of it, so I'm going to have to just read it myself. But I'm kind of playing it now, I guess. But anyways, people, welcome once again to the Gamerhood. The guys just killed a Manicore, got a massive haul of loot. Everyone's encumbered with loot, and all sorts of different things. There's some of the examples of what some of the magic are, because since I just rolled, I didn't actually create it ahead of time what it all was. Anyway, but there is a passage leading out of here.
You already have a potion of healing, right, Stu?
Yeah. How much more exploring are we going to do? Because I thought about drinking it.
Would anyone mind if I held on to the other one? To just for fighters to be able to keep ourselves up in the front if the ship hits the fan.
Sure. I can go in front if you're scared. That's fine. I have like 20 points. It's cool.
You do have more hit points than me. Your AC is a lot higher though.
I got some real thick sinew.
It's all that thick sinew behind those bony arms, man.
Yeah, calcium deposits.
Okay, who's taking the arrows +1 for now to hold on to him? Anybody really high dex?
So they're silverite arrows. You can not necessarily are arrows +1, silverite arrows. So +1 to hit and damage, but they're destroyed on a 20 or a 1.
I don't think any of us have dex bonuses, so.
I think Slim should have them. Now he'd only have a -2 when he shoots those.
Ew.
In that case, just in case, again, Dougal will hold on to those because he's got a longbow.
Cheater!
So.
This guy's stealing all your magic items. I'd sleep him. I'd charm him, John.
We'll give them up at the end of the session.
What are you guys gonna do?
Well, nothing else came running after us when we did battle with this Manticore. So I would like to think if there's anything else here, it won't happen. It'll probably be a trap or an undead or something.
Very unusual. What's happening? This is so weird.
So I say we plunge. We keep looking. See if we can make this place safe enough to hole up in for a day or two.
Hitters to the front, moving south.
I think south is the way to go. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it's 1 second.
So Burl and Dougal ahead of you, you can see that the cavern that you're walking in just kind of ends and it drops down, and about chest level is the ceiling of a worked chamber. And down below, you can see about 12 feet below, 8 feet below where your feet are, that there's like a bust that's in like a bunch of this stonework from this area has fallen down into some sort of man-made structure.
Oh shit, it's a tomb.
Pimp.
That's what the men here was.
How hurt are you, Dougal?
14 of 19. Want to drink that potion?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Well, Baggio, you want to explore this?
We could wait till tomorrow. We could rest, but I'm fine moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah, we get. What spells do you spellcasters have left?
Not that you'd understand the power behind these things, but I can make things sleep. I can charm them. I can web yet again. I can read into their thoughts. And finally, the classic lightning bolt. Bounce that around a bit. No big deal.
Hobbs?
We get it, Baggio. You're happy that you can cast lightning. I remember when you were just a guy with a toad.
What's your question, Mark?
And my toad, yes!
We don't have anybody with healing, so even if we rest, we get 1 hit point back.
Mark, you're muted, but we don't see the mute icon, so maybe your mic
I
itself
can hear
is
him.
muted.
I can hear him. You're gonna have to
Oh.
Discord. As you can't hear
Shit.
him, you're gonna have to reboot Discord, Eric. Oh, he already knows. He's like, I'm outie.
So we only get 1 hit point back if we rest, right? And we don't have any healing spells.
That would be correct.
So either way,
if everyone else was, if everyone else is content to press on, I will just drink the potion I have, and let's see what we got. 1d6 plus 1. Oh God! All
Your
right.
mouth, not your butt. Wrong.
Are
one.
we?
Okay, I hand Burl the other potion of healing.
Are we going to have to return to home base in this session? I don't know what the format is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
thinking
we're
I
gonna
should just go
probably
ahead
want
and
to
drink
turn
that
towards the ship. Yes.
as well, Eric? All right.
Chug.
Hey. All right.
There you go.
Feeling better.
What
Feeling
you got
better.
now?
All right. 16 of 24.
Okay, cool. Okay. New shield out. Let me demark a shield off my back. Got 2 shields left now. Mark a torch. Lost my lantern. And an oil flask.
Tough of a climb is it to go down to the south?
Not that bad. Like I say, it's only like 8 or 9 feet above the floor down there. This crypt, as you believe it might be, it is tall. It's probably, the ceilings are about 15 feet tall. And it's not necessarily, none of you guys really remember too much like it.
Okay. Then I'll take. I have a grappling hook, so I'll take it and embed it in the rubble, and find purchase against stone, and then throw the other end on the side.
Okay, and like there is a busted sarcophagus down there. I think the sarcophaguses probably look more just like they don't look like a sarcophagus. It would just be like a stone slab, maybe.
It is.
Any
okay.
markings?
So go ahead. If you're gonna move down there, like this one is pretty much buried, and it looks like, I don't know how much you can see. I guess I should hold off. All right. So you come down there. It looks like that chamber was pretty small, and at one point maybe it had 2 of these areas. There are some bones down here, but you can't, make too much out of it as it crumbled. But then you can see a stair leads down through an archway into a central chamber. And there is also like busted walls on the opposite side where you came in.
Watch the steps there, Burl.
Yeah.
I will try to. Oh, I'll try to stay right behind the front ranks so I can splat out a web just past them if need be. Because the range is only 10 feet. That's why I'm hogging up a spear guy's spot.
That makes sense. Okay, we doing this or what? We got to be careful about this south passage that slopes around.
Anyone got some random crap to throw down the steps to see if it triggers anything?
Yeah, I was just thinking that we have bad luck in like underground caverns with, man-made stairs.
I've got
at least poke with a
sack
spear
of,
on the
I've
way
got a
down.
sack of tar that is like taking up space that I'd rather have treasure in, so I'll just take it and flump it down on the step below me and chuck it down there.
Okay.
Poke a couple of the steps as I walk down with the butt of my spear.
All right. I'm trying to look for something specific here. Oh, here it is. All right. So as you guys go down into the stair, it's like a domed chamber that arcs up as high as the other. So you go down about 10 feet. So the ceiling now is easily 25 feet high. And you can see opposite you, it looks like there's 4 pillars in the central room that lead all the way to the top. The top of the ceiling is probably shrouded in darkness. But there's stairs similar to the ones that you're all ascending from the central chamber before you.
Any markings that are obvious on the pillars, like they carved like dragons with spitting mouths, or
roll 2d20.
2d20.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Dougal's looked at pillars a lot before, so I'm curious. Okay. Those are both below my wisdom.
All right, so you think you have seen these markings before, but it wasn't in this realm.
Oh shit! Are these? Do they remind me of the First Men, or the BoJack, or the or just of Yggdrasil in general?
Yeah, certainly something in Yggdrasil. And as the light encompasses it, and Dougal and Burl and Baggio and even Erdis behind there try to seem to figure out, there is like a faint circular marking in the ground in the center of the chambers, like with a central pillar or a central circle, and then like spokes leading off of it. But
do our rings that open the portal to Yggdrasil seem to be reacting at all?
No, but I want to see what in the back, like what is Mr. Higgs doing? Or Slim looks like he's kind of edging away off into a different chamber on his own. Mr. Higgs, what do you look and you feel like you can see some kind of faint like lights over here, or glowing orbs. You see that across? Those guys are below you now, but you're on the same level as this. So you can kind of see into this chamber, or like, not a chamber, I guess, but in the darkness, some kind of faint light. Slim can see something. Slim, I can't even tell what you can see. I gotta do that. I gotta pick you and control LU. There you go. All right, so you can see that there are 2 more slabs in there, but there has been some destruction in that chamber. As your light shines over it, forms seem to shift on top of there.
In a low voice, I'm going to say there's lights coming from the east. Everybody up. Is it like a stairwell, right? Another stairwell to the top of a landing to the east.
Presumably, all you can see is the stairwell right now.
All right.
Yeah, I have my lantern. I'm going to move around a little bit to see if I can see a little bit closer.
Be careful, man.
Nice, I like it. So, Slim, from where you are, like I said, you could see something shift from over here and kind of sit up. Your light just barely hitting it. But this is what it kind of looks like.
Oh, shit. Oh, evil Fae. Undead.
So only Slim can see this right now. It's up here in this chamber, which is
What about
above,
Mr. Higgs?
which is above you guys, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll stage whisper around the corner, step back, and I'll whisper down to these guys, or tone, say, "Watch out on your right. There's something in the tombs."
Maybe we should back up.
Sounds
Yeah, I'm going to back up.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
at least funnel it.
Yeah, back up again there,
Maybe.
John. Yeah.
So
And then have Burl,
hold up, guys. Hold up.
Baggio. Okay. Do you want us to move back
No
where we
take
were?
back. We said we're backing up.
Hold up.
Where do you
up.
want us, Hobbs? Where we were, or
You can
what?
stay right there. It's fine.
Well, Baggio should have had the cask spot.
You're fine.
If we were keeping the old order, Baggio can do whatever he wants. I was just saying.
So as you're all backing up,
Whatever.
Baggio doesn't care. The orbs that you had seen in the other chamber, they kind of flare a little bit, and they seem to get closer.
Attempts to light up the room.
All right, so right now, what do you guys want to do?
Look up, like I just nudge Dougal and be like, should I light this up? Like versus, wait to see.
Yeah, everybody get ready. He's gonna light this up. Erdis puts out her torch and grabs her shield and spear. Dougal draws his sword and shield.
I activate the sword power to cast light, like over here.
The sword power. Hold it a second. Hold it one second.
Quitter.
So you're thinking that circle is some sort of ring, or
Yeah, we it's possible. We have found portals to the roots of the world tree, and we went into a fey realm. And some of us are wearing these Spriggan rings that we protected a world tree entrance with, and we saved it from like corrupting dark evil creatures. And we were rewarded by a Spriggan who we saved with these rings that let us teleport into the roots of the world tree dimension. And this is the only other time that we've seen like that type of construction on Kalmatta, not in the World Tree area. And these like creepy fake goats that Slim Finders saw that we didn't.
There's a
Maybe
lot
that's
of
just the rant.
a lot of weird shit going on, I think.
Yeah, I'm down. Like the weird, man. Let's get weird. Too bad my dynamic lighting box is already ticked off.
Ticked off? What do you mean?
I mean, checked off. You know, tick as in ticking a box.
Meaning you... Oh, yeah.
Off the bingo card.
Oh, I wasn't working on the lighting this time. I was working on
Okay.
something else. What's your
Oh,
light?
tokens. Got it.
Yeah. What does your light look like?
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, I
It's
think we've talked about this before. It's a like an illuminated, like spectral sword that looks like the Chameleon Slayer, and it radiates the light from it.
That does sound familiar.
are these things undead, Eric?
We don't know. We never found them before.
How much light does it do?
Whatever the spell does. Let me look. Sorry, I think it's 60 feet.
Spell is a 15-foot radius.
Yep.
You can cast it, and you can cast it a little higher, right, Stu? So it illuminates more.
Dawn light, cast 20 feet light is what I had written down from when we first got the sword. So I guess I was wrong.
Cheater.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have put cops calling someone a cheater as a box.
That'd have been a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that the spot?
Yeah, just trying to get that area that would lead to where we saw the lights that he pointed out.
So the creatures that you see in there, they just look like they're edging about, Like maybe they've just awakened.
Fire! Anyone have ranged weapons?
So that's what they look like. No oohs and ahs with those, huh? I see how it is.
There were oohs. I was just on mute.
I was muted too. Yeah, I was muted.
The quiet.
They remind me of the spies from.
The spies from what?
They remind me of those guys from Agata. Sorry, go ahead, Aaron.
Oh. Then they might be. There's only so many pictures
No,
on the
they're
internet.
pretty good.
There's only so many pictures on the internet of shit that can kill you in a D&D game.
He said, believe me, I've looked at all of them.
I've studied these in the past.
All right, so I think there's one of these to the south also, right?
Something to the south. We got stuff in this room. Does anyone have ranged weapons?
Curtis does. She's on a step, so we're below her,
volley.
so she should be able to fire. Fitzwalter is being blocked by a person in front of him, so I don't think he can fire.
Sorry,
Probably
Jerry.
just gonna be-
Sorry, Jerry. I haven't turned the sound alerts on Kalmatta yet. That's horrible. I'll add those. I'll put that on the notes. It's a good way to spend up all your bits, though. At least you didn't spend actual money on it. So I will play it though. You guys want to hear what it sounds like? You guys have to turn on your sound for Twitch or the YouTube.
Let me mute myself.
Where the hell is it? There we go. Like the. It's not doing it. Oh, it's taking forever. Probably because I got too much shit open. I can just do it for you. You want to know what it sounds like? These are the days of high adventure. There you go. That's what it sounds like. I'll have it down here for it. I did do it live, Jerry. I didn't even see you ask for it. There you go. All right. So, I think it's initiative time, right?
Yeah. There's at least one missile weapon first, right?
I think it's initiative time. All right, who is up? This is a new fight, but I don't think Mark was defeated last time. Oh, yeah, that was a different roll. Mark, I don't think you got beat, or did you get beat? Do you remember? Are you muted, brother?
Rolled a 3, you rolled a 4. I lost.
In your eye. Stu.
All right.
Nope. I forgot the 1d6. I was so getting excited about my cheeky commentary. Oh, no!
Simultaneous, baby!
All right. Simultaneous it is. So, who's moving? It's movement first.
We'll have to declare if they're casting.
Yeah, I mean, technically, isn't that before initiative is rolled?
Yeah, but it's hard to do. So these guys wing out on their wings.
Top end description. I love it. Good.
I assume this area is
I'm gonna write that down.
well enough, and I can see, since we're standing on stairs, can I see the creatures?
Yeah.
Like I have a line of sight.
Yep.
So I mean, I'd like to try to blind one of these with darkness, if possible. Or like the one on the south. Let me see.
scramble up and be
This
ready
guy.
to help people.
Try
Okay.
and blind this guy in the darkness.
What do you think, Eric? Hold the line or move in to attack this guy?
All right,
I
so
think we hold the line.
movement, missiles.
Urdis
Magic.
has a missile.
Go ahead, Urdis.
And so does Fitzwalter, actually.
Fitzwalter definitely sees something storming out of the darkness at him.
Well, he couldn't, yeah. It's too late for him since it's simultaneous.
But it could be going after Mr. Higgs, too. What are you firing at here?
This one. Or, no. Closest one. This one.
Yeah, winged creatures. This guy's not winged, right?
Oh, wing creatures. Wing creatures. So, other
This
wing
one is-
creature, right here. The one that's not getting a spell cast at it.
Okay. Let's see what his AC is. Misses.
Oh,
What?
man. AC is chained, probably.
All right.
And
If I can-
she had to drop. She had to drop her torch to do that, so it's on the ground. And
Okay.
Fitzwalter. AC 3.
That hits.
1 point of damage.
Pew. So he is using a crossbow. So next round he can remove that if he wants to do anything else. All right. So magic.
To change targets, I'd want to cat blind the one on the south. I don't know how you want to do that.
That's fine.
The one coming towards me.
I can understand
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so the smoke comes billowing out my mouth towards this creature's face and swarming over it.
All right. And so what is that? A saving throw to not be blinded? Is that the whole deal or what?
Yeah, it fails the saving throw versus spells. It's blinded for the duration of the spell.
All right. Well, let's roll. I think that's a fail. So this creature is demarked with darkness.
This guy.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me, monster.
You can see as he comes storming into the light that his physique almost seems ephemeral, and he trails shadow behind him.
Can I attempt a wall bounce lightning bolt?
You'd have to be able to see the position that you're starting it at.
Having been on the stairs prior.
You have to be able to see it when you cast it, where you want to start the spell. It has to be in your line of sight.
I understand. You don't need to reword it.
They're on the stairs.
I think I wasn't just rewording it for you. I think I was rewording it for myself as well.
Gotcha.
Sorry. I didn't mean to
No worries.
spin it in or make it suck even worse. Nerf you even more, buddy.
No worries.
Well, can he see them? Because the people are on the stairs. That's what I was confused about.
He was wanting to start it up here.
I was thinking about starting it here and go boing boing, but if I have to use my line of sight,
But you could start it here and then do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't want to ram it through my people though.
That's probably true.
I mean, they are-
Hobbs, the people would
For now,
like to
they are
see
my
the
people.
rolls in the chat in real time. It looks like we need to scroll down.
I can't see him.
I guess I would start it right here then and see where she goes. See if she goes from here to big around here, then maybe get this guy.
So
But
just
yeah, I can start it within 180 feet of me, so I'd just start it right here, Damn. As long as I can see that, but I can see him, so I'll just go, "Pachoo. Get away, ghost goat man." And then you
All right.
winged bitches.
those are all errands. You're trying to start it in this square right here in front of the Drolfic.
Like so.
Kind of just right off the side of that pillar.
Yeah. Don't want to.
Okay. Let's see. And how far does it go?
It goes 60 feet.
So that is like an edged, that's a rounded wall over there. So I think it can do that. But it might come back still.
Making a right angle like that, kind of.
Okay. I think normally I make you try to make some kind of check to see how well you can figure that out, because it's like you don't have a pointer, during a game. So when you're out there in the middle of the thing, but
Wizard figure right here.
so you're above that bottom level, right?
Sweet.
But I think you can. So you could either put it in the air or on the ground. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
we'll keep it lowish so it stays low. Even if it angles down, it's still so it doesn't go above their heads. That'd be a sad mess.
Well, these dudes back here are in the air, is why I say that, and these
hi.
guys are on the floor.
Well, I'll start low then. So which ones are on the floor? The goat man.
The horn men are on the floor. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, since you're angling down, it should bounce up.
Yeah, you can angle it down if you want, and then try and bounce it up to this, right? And then it would be up in the air, because that guy's on a stairwell, so it could bounce up. And then here, I think you need to make like an intelligence check, and you can hit all 4 of them once if you do. If you critically fail, though, it's going to bash into you guys.
Oh, well, that's the price you pay for being a magic user, right?
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever not go for that, would you?
Probably not. Give me a bonus, you say? Sweet. Success.
Oh, a 1. Nice. All right, good work. So roll your damage. I'll roll some saving throws.
Come on, baby.
Not bad. Oh, he rolled really good saving throws, though.
Yeah, it looks like the last one is going to fail.
So they take half. Still, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I got to figure out how many hit points these creatures have here.
Hopefully 10.
I think more.
Definitely higher AC than 6.
Here we go. Oh, shit. All right, so... Oh, they made it, though, right? Yeah. All right, yeah, so wisps of smoke blast off of the creature.
No ums, please.
Hobbs, when you're done, scroll the chat down so they can see our chats.
They should be able to see it.
Saying.
I think they
They
should
said
be
it's
able
not.
to.
Scroll down.
He fixed it after that, I think.
Yeah, I fixed it since then. All right, can you guys see the first one's bar? Nope. There we go. Oh, I just turned it off again. There you go. So there's 2 of them. Hello.
Packing magic weapons.
So this is the
What was
guy
that, John?
failed over here. Yeah, sorry, John. Go ahead.
I was just seeing if everyone's packing magic weapons.
There's a couple.
Okay. All right, so I think this one is actually blasted and destroyed. Okay. So the lightning bolt. Why don't you tell us what it looks like and what happens?
Oh, it's pretty classic. There's no sweet smoke coming out of my ears, that's for sure. I'm not that cool. I'm more of the comic. I was always more of the comic relief magic user, but then somehow I didn't die. So really, he's more just like rubbing his hands really close together real fast, and I was like, "Ah," and he just shoots a little lightning bolt out of it. It's boring, but it's somewhat effective.
Bounces around this domed room. I probably would have gotten weird actually bouncing up off of this, and I still would have hit this guy. I think it works. I'm happy with it. We made your roll, and it's successful. I'm down. I was never that good at geometry or trigonometry. I mean, I passed and all that, but that's about it. I didn't retain any of it. There wasn't too often that I was throwing around fireballs in real life or lightning bolts for that matter. So, melee.
Go get 'em, boys.
Oh, but what we forgot is was it simultaneous or did you guys win? It was simultaneous, so these guys still get to do what they were going to do.
Yeah, they get attacks as
Not
well.
that one guy.
Well, he does if he was casting magic.
Then I interrupted him? No,
No, simultaneous.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, if he's casting spells.
Depends on which spell goes off in the fewest number of segments.
No, we're not playing we're not playing AD&D. We're playing OSE. We're basic.
Just the essentials.
That's right.
So it all happens at the same time. As people draw on their magic. So let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's got to be 8. 8. So that's Fitzwalter and Cask. This is probably certain death for these guys.
Yeah, magic missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Fitzwalter
Oh,
takes... No, this is both of them at the same time. Well, one of them takes 12 and the other one takes 8.
Well, yeah, they're both dead. Where did the 12
Obliterated.
damage one come from?
That's right. These were from the flying creatures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one did 12 and which one threw more dice is what I'm asking.
No, they threw the same amount. They each did 2.
Oh.
I just
Oh.
rolled better on the 1. Because it's D6 plus 1, so... 2d6 plus 2. They each threw 2 magic missiles, came flying out like shadows, though, just kind of very quickly wreathing towards you like a snake through the air, and poof, almost like what Voldemort when he like flew or did some shit, didn't he like shoot like smoking trails of something? Smashes into both of those guys, and they're instantly like withered into old, and hair flies back, and they just fall into dust.
Did you just say I killed Voldemort?
Magic missile D6 instead of D4 in old school?
Yeah.
Essentials.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, man.
It does that in 0E too.
Yes,
Played,
indeedy.
Magic.
All right.
Played Thieves.
So as this creature reaches up to envelop, you can see like his blue eyes got winked out, and then he kind of stumbles back by Higgs there, because obviously you're focused on him, and you can see eyes slowly build in light behind the darkness until it dissipates.
What?
All right, I think that is it.
Melee?
Melee.
See spear range? The diagonal makes it kind of odd.
Yeah, he's one square.
Sure.
All right.
It's a hit.
Uh,
He didn't have much left.
and in that case, Dougal will set his spear for a charge. for he'll set his spear for first strike is a better way to say it. And that would consume this action if they get first initiative, right?
I think I usually let it roll over.
Oh, okay. So in that case, he'll just stay with his sword and shield because these guys are spellcasters.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody else meleeing?
Nobody can.
No. Does Dolm have a spear?
He does. Yeah, he has a spear, but he couldn't
He's
have
too far
moved
away.
into that square.
But he can set first strike. If that thing goes first and it runs up there, he'll be
Sure,
able
yeah,
to.
he'd love to set for that to try and help protect Higgage.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Cool.
All right, so
Thank
it's
you.
round 2.
New roller.
Oh,
You guys
so
tied.
fast.
That counts as a loss.
Counts as a win.
Oh. Outcome-based education.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So, is anyone moving? Slim, are you running off? It looks like you're ready to run off.
I think we should move up and kill the magic user.
I think I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm moving. I think I might climb out of here.
What? Well, hold on. What height is the winged creature at?
About 15 feet.
Stay here.
Plus one arrow time,
throw,
man.
throw spears at it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll throw my spear at it.
Curtis is going to move to protect. She dropped the torch. She's got her spear and shield, her sword and shield, and she moves down here to protect Higgs.
As does Dolm.
Okay.
Higgs, yep. Step on my face and jump
Dougal will
high.
probably move back one square as well, and he'll move forward again the next turn.
Higgs gets away. Good work, Higgs. That darkness spell didn't last long, but it saved your life. More than likely.
It's laser eyes.
That was awesome.
All right. Everyone that moved. Missiles.
No,
Yes.
I haven't gone.
Well, moves. You don't have to wait for. Did you climb back up to get up there? Otherwise, you aren't up there unless you climbed back up there, right? Because that's like 8 feet
Oh.
above us.
I was already here.
But did you climb it? That's what I'm saying. It would have taken a while. There's a rope there though, so you should be okay. You got to remember that it's like 8 feet above.
That's why I'm there. I am.
All right, nice.
So that I can help other people climb up. I want to help Higgs climb up at the end of his. Only move
Nice.
2 squares.
All right, I like it. So yeah, everyone is below you on this map. All
So
right.
you want to climb up? I'm helping you up. John?
Yeah, I do. That's cool.
All right, yeah, you guys are up there. I
I'm
think
also
that's-
surprisingly strong for a magic user, so
don't worry, Slim is surprisingly not dexterous for a ranger.
Let's,
He's more the bureaucratic Ranger Rick. Fill out forms.
Has everyone moved? Missiles.
I'm gonna throw my spear above the guy's head that just walked in front of me towards the winged creature.
Misses. He stormed in front of you.
Yeah, we go.
Trailing shadow.
Ugh.
Noise.
All right, that hits. Spear flies past this dude. All right.
Oh.
So I think what's the story? Do we like the bars so you guys can see? Kind of like the bars, right? It gives you an
Yeah.
idea of where you're at with the creatures that you're fighting. All right, is that all the missiles?
Yep.
I think first strike goes to Dome.
Solid. No flanking, so just a D20. Dabbage.
That's a miss.
He's got a strength of 18.
Still a miss.
Okay.
No, I'm
fair
just
enough.
kidding. 15 would hit. All right. Is that it? It's melee ski. Let's melee. Erdis, a terrible miss. That doesn't bode well for Erdis. Let's just do that quick. Here you guys go.
We have special fumbles now.
No. It was simultaneous, so I'm just meleeing back because that's who who it's going to attack. No special fumbles. That's going to hit.
AC 2.
Oh, good. She's got a good AC. 12 hits a 4.
Yeah, because she was there for she has a ring of protection because she was there for that
15
adventure.
hits.
She has a negative dex, so.
Only 1 point of damage. On good old Erdis.
Scratches her. She's a tough one. She's got 9 hit points.
Burl.
Right now.
Oh, all misses. Let me see here.
I can swing my sword and throw my spear in the same round, right? That's a thing. Two different M's. It's two different M's.
There should be though, but no. I like what game does that? Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. You can throw and move and attack in one round. Just kind of a cool thing.
Savage Worlds.
I don't count Savage Worlds. Oh boy.
Okay.
No hate mail. No hate mail. No hate mail.
The chat doesn't see the rolls again, and they very much would like to.
Show me the damn rolls. All right.
Hey, bud. It's Nick.
What? He finally got up to join us? He's like, where are you guys? How does this come?
Hop on in. Phelan shows up from beyond the cave.
How does this come from where we were before? All right, so a blast of webbing strikes out from the creature's hand. You guys can't even see it.
Wait, which creature?
Webbing has a range of 10 feet. Unless it's got... Never mind.
Wait, he got hit with a spear this round. He's still casting?
It was simultaneous.
Yeah, but missiles come before magic.
Magic happens after missiles, even in simultaneous.
I think... Let me see. Let me look.
It's the 4 M's.
Who doesn't know these things? He's definitely casting. But I think we may go for that.
Mark's throwing gang signs. Watch out.
I think we may go for that. You
He's like
rules lawyers.
Geneva. Like Lake Geneva, like that.
That's why we prioritize the missiles.
Yeah, I like it. All right, I think I'll give it to you. Yeah, so the web spell is destroyed. It doesn't encapsulate Dougal and Baggio Gar. All right, so that's it. We're done, right? This round's done. Is that correct?
I was going to do magic, but everyone started meleeing, so hopefully we'll just win this round initiative.
All right, so you're casting.
Magic.
Calling magic. I like it.
Oh, shit.
Good text.
Oh.
Ha ha ha.
I even spelled magic with the ICK and a J. Didn't work, though. All right. Movement.
Magic.
Do you need Dougal to move at all, or is he fine here?
He's fine.
John moved back.
I'm good facing off against this one guy. Maybe shoot that thing again.
That's my plan.
Baggio, you want to come up?
No. I got things to
Gotta get
kill.
hit chance on it. Like +1 somewhere in there.
But you're out of spells.
Missiles. Movement.
Bust some ghosts.
Hold on, that's Erdis. Dougal's shooting. 1 sec. Using another silverite arrow that we found. Shooting this caster.
Got you. Oh, hit.
Ugh, minimum damage. But that interrupts spells, so that's important.
We done?
Okay,
Melee?
so those
Magic.
Curtis melee.
Magic?
Magic.
Trying to get another my recouped lightning bolt through there again.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Just guys this time a little easier. Is it possible to bank something back straight to get the guy?
Well, you can't start it. You can't start it in the square you can't see, right?
What can I see? I can see that dog, right?
No, you're seeing it from someone else's, I think.
Forgot to bite dog last time.
Let me see.
I don't know, man. I think if you want to save it, we could maybe get this.
Yeah, you cannot see the dog.
I don't think you need to use lightning
Yeah,
bolt.
save the bolt.
All
I
right.
mean, you could end it right here. It's true.
I mean,
But-
if things take a turn south, maybe, but like,
It'll
All
be
right.
too late.
All right. No crying.
I don't know. What do you think? Don't let me twist your arm. Caller's call.
Mm. Yeah, you're a caller. It would definitely end this combat almost right now, and would maybe that magic user has something really nasty saved up, and you save our lives. So I don't think it's bad.
Maybe we need to save it for firing at that big ship on our way back. That's all. That's all I'm thinking about.
Well, that'll be another day. Another day, another lightning
All
bolt.
All right.
Do it. Do it.
I'm
If
gonna
you
blast
turn me
it
to
over
two,
here.
do it.
Can I? Oh, I can't see him. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-dee.
Yeah, you can do that from the one side to the other. Yeah.
Oh,
Do it from here.
Bum,
Straight
bum,
thread. Or pull your punches.
Yeah, that guy, he's just smoky and bad. And we're damaging these guys, the smoky dudes. With
Yeah, one of them's dead.
Yeah, with magic and a spear.
Yeah.
So a very mundane weapon did injure it.
Yep.
Cool. In which case, I'll just stand around and spin on my head. I won't do any magic. I'll just go like this.
Oh, God.
Because all these tough guys told me they're fine.
Melee.
Yes, melee.
Tell him to F off, Baggio. Cast your own spells.
They're just
I said that it wouldn't be a bad idea. I turned to Team Baggio.
Especially when Burrow misses. Urtus?
Curtis is, hold on, get into your character sheet. Sword and board.
Dome Stabo. Yes, impressive.
AC6. I hit dog hits AC6. No.
Nope.
Curtis missed. But Dougal did interrupt the spellcaster again.
It's time
I
for
don't know if this guy.
time for the laser eyes. I'm just kidding. Urtus. Uh-oh. Two points of damage, or 4 points of damage from to Urtus. Burrow.
Yeah, she'll take it.
AC1.
Yeah, those are hits, except for the one.
What's it attacking with?
Was that one attack, Hobbs, or two?
3 attacks.
Okay. She'll go to 4.
So it's attacking with its claws and its horns. It gets its horns in there and is flipping them around, and they're.
How much like rams do these guys look?
Oh, there's a picture.
Okay. Handouts. What'd you call them in the handouts?
Tall creature.
Oh,
Just had Baggio web this in front of me.
8 points of damage to Burl.
Yeah.
it's a oof.
Multiple attacks. They don't have multiple appendages, but they do have multiple attacks. So I don't know if that's like half a box or what, but
Oh, see tall creature in the handouts.
it's on the. It might be on the top.
Oh, it's on the top. I'm stupid. Yeah.
I haven't put
Kind of
it.
looks like a ram.
I haven't put it into position yet. All right.
Hey, Baggio, maybe entangle this guy next time.
How's your HP?
I'm back to 8. I'm
Okay, I'll take over the front then. Or do you want me to take over the front, or do you want me to?
I think tying up that spellcaster is probably the best thing. Like I would go for that again.
So is it time for initiative?
Yeah.
Stu, you're still in it, right?
Yeah.
Magic declared.
Oh no! All right. So, who's moving?
Slim, what are you doing? Get down here.
Anyone
I
moving?
hear you.
He's like I'm a first
I
level
hear
ranger.
you casting, or you coming up?
He's casting.
Sorry,
He already
Baggio,
called. Yeah, he already called magic.
Magic. Yep, I'm casting.
Okay.
He's like, you guys are gonna wish that I got that lightning bolt off.
People can disengage, right?
When this guy blasts with his lightning bolt. Yep.
So I'm shouting down for what's the name? Urtai? No. What's the name of the guy in front of Smoke guy?
Urtus.
That's her name.
Urtus, disengage and then climb up here. Let me help you up.
Why? I'm fighting.
His
Yeah,
limb's
so this
like,
thing can get
dying.
everybody's back? No.
Thought you were dying.
All right.
Never mind.
missiles.
She's a fighter. She can thunder her shield twice. Okay, so
This is an NPC.
Yeah, it's his henchman. Not a hireling, but a henchman.
Makes thunder shields.
Yes.
she's a fighter.
Yeah, she's a first level character. Ooh.
Okay. I thought you said NPCs could not thunder shields.
Hirelings can't. Yeah.
Is a henchman, did they level up or was it just a higher salary?
She takes a third of my experience in gold.
Yeah. They hire
Nice.
they hire up.
Over right here.
So the dude is taken out just as he was about to kill the whole party.
All right, I'll move.
I don't know why you laugh, Stu. All
She was
right.
probably about to cast lightning bolt.
You can't move now
That would have been some shenanigans.
Why not?
because you've already passed the movement phase. Just because his arrow killed
Didn't
something,
think-
then you can move down. That doesn't work that way. You're
I didn't
manipulating
hear the arrow.
You're manipulating the game.
I didn't hear the arrow.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. If you wanted to
Well, we're
move down,
still
you
in
could have, but you were trying to get the person to come up. So I figured, like, you're still like, you didn't get an action. Go on down there, buddy. That's too mean. Go on down there. I'm getting pissy because I
okay.
didn't kill anybody. All right.
Wow.
I'm not really. I'm just teasing.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am. All right. Movement, missiles, magic.
Is it possible to lightning bolt off this wall back through this guy? Can I see far enough over here to the right of
Well,
him
you could cast it to the left of him and shoot it the other way.
and hope that it somehow bounces around to
Oh.
him again?
We'll see.
That's
All
a
right,
good
let's see
point.
what let's
I
see
know
what you
it's
can
there,
see.
so- Yeah, I guess with my line of sight, I really can see there and see there. I'll just shoot it
Yep.
through him this way. Sound good?
Yeah, let me mark out how far it goes and what happens. That sounds great.
Sounds great. Let's
Curtis has a
roll some
shield.
damage. You make a saving throw.
Make your intelligence here and see if
That'd
we
be
can
great.
make it so it doesn't hit because it's real close to 60.
All right. Boop. Boop.
Nice.
Success.
All right, so you don't get it, but you're only yeah, maybe you'll hit it twice even. So go ahead, roll damage.
Pretty weak. It was one of my fizzlers.
Fizzler at Sizzlers. Yeah, it's not quite dead. Oh, I said it hit twice though, so that would kill it. So at the first one, it like turns and you can see shadow just splorch off of it like blood. But on the return strike, it fizzles as you can see this lightning bolt. It happens so fast, it's just like a flash, and Erdis blinks a couple times and the creature is dead. All right. Anyone else doing any magic? Mr. Higgs? They should be visible, or did they just pop in? Oh, God, I'm reading In the Land of the Tall Trees stuff. Sorry. All right. Melee? Malayski? Malay?
Pearl's off his game today.
Oh, miss. All right. Round 4. Round 5, I mean.
Not too shabby.
Oh, my God. How many times, so often, initiative in all of my games feel like it's constantly in the middle.
Ah, the dog didn't attack last round. Game breaker.
Oh, no. Go ahead, you guys roll. If anyone's firing missiles or whatever, they can. Or
I've
move.
declared
Slim
magic.
can move. Oh, magic. Go ahead, magic.
Well, first movement, whatever. Move.
Yep.
I'll slide under that corpse. Cast corpse.
Someone else just
Don't.
moved. Erdis just moved there.
Erdis is moving up, so you can move wherever you want. Yeah.
Oh, Joel moved there.
I figured.
You want to move Joel here? Oh, no, you were
Sure.
making Joel move there. Is that what you were saying? Sorry, I thought you were trying to. My bad.
No worries.
Magic.
Magic. I'm trying to do a web in the standard. Right about here in this 10-foot square.
Alrighty.
See if I can get a corpse and his friend.
All right. There's no saving throw, is there? All right, yeah. So
It's a sticky situation. El Sticko.
he does seem slightly ephemeral as the things kind of web around him. You can see the shadow bouncing off of him or like disseminating or just like leaking almost off of him, as he doesn't seem all here nor all there. All right, who wants to attack? Yay!
Oh,
Oh, the dog's stuck in the web.
that's fine. He gets a bite
No,
in.
he's not. Inconceivable.
Is
Yeah.
it though?
That's the way I always do it. If you attack melee, especially with your mouth, if you're biting and a creature's in the web, you're stuck in the web. What the hell? How could you not be?
Sounds like he's still within biting range. He's just stuck within biting range.
His head is just stuck in there. 14.
Is that close enough?
I think that would hit AC 5. Right? That's a miss.
Okay.
AC5 misses? Fuck.
Yeah. Or AC 4. Anybody else? I mean, that doesn't seem, it only has 1 hit point left, so eventually it's going to struggle and you guys are going to kill it. So
Set it on fire.
I'm gonna poke it with the Chameleon Slayer, regardless of the web.
Yes.
finally, that's all Burl can do is clean up after when the game's already, the last guy hit a grand slam, apparently. All right.
Oh, shit. These guys are spellcasters. Dougal, fuck. Oh, no, they're not. The other guys were. Never mind.
Right.
We're good. I didn't miss that.
The creatures are dead, but he's still worried that he might have not gotten enough damage or attacks to hit them.
Hey, we lost some henchmen, all
Are
right?
they all dead?
Mr. Higgs sticks his head around. Hey, mates, are they all dead?
I'll be right back.
Is it time to count our coins?
I guess I can't begrudge a first level magic user for being a coward.
No, he did well.
That's how you survive.
He did epic.
That's how you become a second
I
level
embrace
magic
him.
user.
Yeah, you've ended up in halls like these.
So let's check out this ring that you're talking about.
I want to check their tunes first. Oh, man.
Today was a good day.
We are loaded. When's the last time we got a haul this big, huh?
Never.
All right, so you guys take some time, mark off a ration, and it's time to head back to the boats.
No magic shit?
Hobbs.
No magic scrolls or anything?
Nope.
What a shame.
What?
There's nothing magical interacting with the circle? Doesn't do shit?
Oh.
Yeah, definitely interested in this. What the heck?
When you're messing with it, it opens up a stairwell that leads straight up.
Oh. It leads up inside the dome. That's too dangerous. Can I close it again?
Sure. Well, when it goes
Okay.
up, you can see dirt actually falls from the ceiling and falls, and you can see sunlight above.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The
It
men
just
here
goes straight up.
that tipped over one. It'd be sweet.
Yeah. We didn't see any enemies up there or sarcophagi. Do you want to go up there, Baggio?
I don't know. Are we just kind of chilling for the day down here?
Wherever you want.
The rest of the day? Because that was almost 3 hours to nighttime, so maybe we should just chill here until morning, redo our spells, get your
Okay.
hit point, head up that way, and get out of here.
Yeah. Let's close the mound door, and then we'll sleep down here. And we have one defensible access point.
All right, nothing happens. Like I said, you guys can get your lower a ration, get a hit point,
One hit point back?
get your spells back.
All right, I pick up the stuff from his corpse, my henchman that died.
This could be a future stronghold location for somebody.
After this adventure, me. That much money we've made. Oh yeah, that's Earl and I can pool. I assume Baggio needs to spend his money on spells.
All right.
Or is that Baggio saying us? Yeah.
Us. That was.
Oh. Yeah.
Bill's like, screw off. Here's
Earl was out of here. Earl, we almost have with you, me, Baggio, we have enough money. We could pool. We could start building a stronghold, man.
What did I miss? There's another loot haul. Ah, sorry.
Oh, I didn't know. Notice you left.
Also, back to the city,
Found
you
it.
guys will be able to carouse.
I can't carouse, but they can. I'm cursed
Alright, so-
by a goddess.
You guys are up on the level. You go up those stairs. It just opens into this area where the henge was in the center of that mound. So apparently the creature had dug or something dug in through those caverns into the crypt, and I jackwazed it, and there were 2 ways in. So
Cool.
sneaky. So sneaky.
Some of us who are stronger take some of the smaller hinge stones and cover up the internal staircase.
It magically was activated.
Can we cover it with stones?
Some of these dolmen stones? Sure.
Yeah. Is there a way also to hide the cave entrance down below?
You could try.
You guys hip with that? Aaron?
Yeah, this might be a good stronghold in the
If you want
future.
to, it's a pretty big hole. If something else goes
Left,
in there,
right?
we'll clear it out again, but sure.
Yeah, so you're going to
It would
spend
be a good place to build a tower directly.
another day you spend hiding the different entrances and such
Okay.
to knock off a ration.
Sure.
Ooh.
Nothing else bothers you. Seems like maybe that manicore had been feeding in this area and has chased most other things off.
We grab grab.
Where the hell are we?
Or
Why isn't the
spikes.
map visible? Oh, I know why.
You can see it. The lag on the thing on Twitch. I see. It's not centered. Twitch.
Okay. Now what?
Let's go home.
Same path?
Jungle, 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 all savannah.
Or do you just want to go east? Instead of like trekking our way back through old places, go straightish east.
There's two guys waiting.
Or west.
There's two guys waiting. Oh, west.
You guys waiting by the boats.
Yeah, to our boats.
Do we move faster through areas
west.
we've been through?
Okay.
No, it's
Move
it's
fast,
terrain.
right? Savannah.
You could move faster if you want to, but
Get on those
It would
boats.
be
West.
more
If you-
economical for us to uncover new hexes along the way.
if you pushed it, you could reach the boats by nightfall, by the end of the day.
Some people really hurt.
Burrow's pretty messed up.
We should just take the hexes we know and just go back so we don't run into other crap. It's
Well,
literally.
I got one Sunder left.
We're
You
going
have
like
a Sunder
twice as
left.
far.
Actually, yeah, I do have one Sunder left.
You're gonna go through, Aaron?
Well, what do the wounded want to do? Go the long way? More
No.
chances for
The
encounter?
long way
No.
home.
But
Or
Baggio
the-
style
that's
has
true.
not steered us wrong.
Baggio's made us rich, okay?
We'll go pretty much northwest, southwest, northwest, southwest, northwest, southwest, northwest to get to the river here, and then to the boats. Boop, 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 boop. You got the boop, boop?
I think so.
All right, boop, boop. Thanks, boop.
The robot from
Beep, boop.
Rogers.
Twiggy?
Oh, yeah. You go beep boop, beep boop.
I'm not sure. Be 2,
Find out.
4, 6,
George Clooney remakes it.
8, 10, 11.
Should have taken the Manicore's head and put it on the front of our boat, but I don't know. Hindsight's 2020.
I specifically said that we chopped off the Manicore's head and tail.
Oh,
If anybody else remembers me saying that, I do.
what an image! Just somebody has this thing.
You've been
slumped over
carrying
his
it or whatever? I mean, what the hell?
I got a 16 strength. I'm God's blood.
It's a giant head. That's the problem. It's not how heavy it is. Well, it's going to be heavy as shit, but it's how awkward it is.
Tarp on my head. To
Probably
drink
fine in
the
Savannah.
blood off.
Maybe the jungle would have been a little rough. Savannah's probably fine. Just kind of roll it in front of you.
This is the coolest thing ever, man. This thing's gonna hold this. I'm gonna hang this up in the bar and get it taxidermied.
All right, so you guys make it.
It's like, check out what we killed.
Check out
Back.
these hexes.
Yeah, it would be
Welcome to the Mantipore.
5 more.
Yeah, that thing's Manta poor now. Or Manta rich.
Yo, you
I'll
are.
have to make a new drink at the tavern.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. I meant. Mark, I always forget Mark and his puns, man. That's how you know he's a real old school gamer.
Are you saying we're all punny? All right.
I'm telling you, it's in a lot of the old stuff.
It was in this game today. I mean, he died, obviously, but other than that.
Go ship.
Oh, yeah.
around,
Don't forget to
please.
cross off your box for NPC death.
Dob that up.
All right, so are you guys
Dang.
heading straight back?
Close. Yes. What do you think, Aaron?
What's open to us, Hobbs? Do you want to quit?
Yeah, it's time. It's time to call it a day for sure.
Well, then, yeah, let's just go back to Sindanar.
All right, so one more.
Yeah, that
It would have
would
been
be
another night pass there. So get rid of your
I'd like to do some more sea sailing, but you know.
Get rid of your
The ration.
ration at the boat where you find the two good guys that have been waiting for you. Well, let's see. There's a 10% chance they survived. Let's see.
Or didn't survive?
Nope. Oh, they did survive. I'm just kidding you. I was just fucking around. All right. Yeah. So, and I think you guys can easily make it back. Do you want to edge down and get? Because you only get X hexes that you travel through. You could travel back through these if you want to.
Right along.
Oh yeah, we could travel through the coastal ones we hadn't hit before.
Yep.
Well, no, if they're showing, I'm not going to give you those, right? You'd have to go through some darkness, but it would open it up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me just confirm this. So on the boat, we have to move through the hex, and that lets us see other hexes, but those hexes can then never give XP again?
That's correct.
Okay.
What if we all sail, but we all only look to the left?
Doesn't matter.
We refuse to acknowledge. Oh, shit.
7 more. All right. So this has to be... Oh, shit. This has to be one of the weirdest Kalmatta adventures ever. Here we are. We all can disembark at Sindanor.
1,
How many-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days?
Yeah.
Or was it 7? 6, I think.
All right. So dump. Are you dumping 10% or 25?
10%. They can have fun trekking up there if they want to. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we took it all, so.
Exactly.
So all that jewelry and Sylvan seeds is what the money was. So you won't have
I
any
see.
of that.
Okay, got it.
The silverite, though?
Silverite is part of the money as well.
I split that up. Divided by 5, there's one extra, so I figure we give it to the caller unless anyone has a strong opinion about one
But
silverite.
it's already part of the money.
It's
XP,
part of the
so we
money.
have to-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just divvying out the. Oh, you're assuming we're selling it?
Yes. It's sold.
Okay.
So 17 hexes, 2 locations, because the top and the bottom are kind of 2 different locations, I think. So you have 170, 370, 470 per level without magic.
Plus surviving.
I added that already.
That's two locations surviving in hexes
Yep.
per level.
So I get 470 with a 5% bonus for intelligence.
You're also going to get goal. You get that 1762 up there. So you get 21, 22, 32. Which may
No
be
idea.
a record.
Where is that?
Just
The gold up here. The gold up here that Stu put.
1730. Yep.
So
Each gets 1762.
Plus 470 per level.
not quite level 2. Pretty close though.
How many games did Baggio have to pay before you got the second level?
A few.
I'm at
But he
20,
survived a few, and that was pretty cool.
2344. Not bad.
Oh my God. So you lose 10% of that gold and then split that up for gold.
Somebody going to be our accountant.
Here we are
By
back.
hearing we don't have 1762 each.
Not in gold, no. You're going to lose 881 to enter
put it-
Sindanor.
1585 GP and 8 SP per.
Still a pretty good haul.
mean, with some carousing, Higgs might be able to pop up.
What do I got to do?
What do I tell me?
So let's get to the carousing tables.
Let's
right.
make this new Icor drink.
All right. John, Mr. Higgs can carouse as a wizard, a thief, a priest, general carousing, so like a fighter, dwarf, halfling, or carouse on the down low. You can spend as many gold pieces as you want, most usually for a 1-to-1, but we're gonna roll on a D30 table to see what happens. So we don't really know what's gonna happen. There's good and there's bad. There's very good and very bad.
So I need to spend 156 gold to get to the next level. Is that 1-for-1? Is that what we're talking about?
It most of the time will be 1-for-1, but I can't guarantee it. There are some that might only be half, or some of them might be 1.5, or some of them you may have to do another quest to get even more XP. Or
Let's
whatever.
do. I'm going to corral. I'm feeling good. Corral's 300 gold.
All right, let's start with John. So, John, roll a D30. I lost the thing I'm looking for. Here they are. As a wizard, I'm assuming.
Yeah, let's do it as a magic. Yeah.
What'd you get?
19.
Oh, good. So it wasn't a low number. Historically, one of these times I'm going to have a special day where I flip the tables where you have to roll low instead. Roll a D4.
Got 4.
Oh, so apparently you followed along with Baggio, and he gave you an introduction to Oryx the Black, and you have been taken on as an apprentice by Oryx the Black. You have, by selling your labor and through no small amount of coin, purchased a short apprenticeship.
Sweet.
So you get 1.5, actually.
But if I think I'm capped at like 2,500 for a session. I don't know.
No.
Just like,
No.
okay. So I can go beyond level 2.
Yes. Level 2, yeah. You can go into level 2, not beyond level 2, but you can go into level 2.
Yeah. So I got 450 experience.
That's correct.
Yeah. Thank you, Baggio.
So mark that down that you are apprentice to Oryx the Black Warlock.
Got it.
Very cool. I hope he doesn't give you the stinky room in his tower.
My old room, which would be Baggio's old room. Actually, it's Baggio's current room, right?
Well,
That's why he's worried about it, is because it's his current room.
Oh, we're roomies then?
We are actually carousing right now. We're seeing carousing on air, which we haven't seen in quite a while. So, Mark, does Flinders of Flinders Creek want to do any carousing?
No, but I do have to roll a hit die for going up to second level.
Wow. And you also have to dump a bunch of money, right?
I want to see what's her name who has the potions and such.
Nah, we're not buying things now. This is just the end of the session. So
how did that armor work for you? Pretty comfortable there, Ranger?
Yep. Absolutely. Worked out great. Did you get magic items yourself?
No, I never get magic items.
Roll.
It's me.
Make a charisma. Sorry, go ahead and make a charisma check.
Sorry?
Reaction roll, yeah.
Why am I doing this?
What's that? How or why?
Why?
Secret reasons.
I rolled a 6. I have a charisma, which gives me +1.
7. All right, roll a d6.
6.
Ooh, that's good. Basically, I changed my mind, and I'm allowing you to go to Habiba Muna at the end of a session, which I have never done before. So you're just constantly pushing the edges, aren't you, Mark?
Yes.
Well, the only reason you want to do it is because you're a ranger and you have to get rid of all your stuff. So you're trying to bypass the penalty for being a ranger, which is you can only carry so much. So you're trying to use all your money up as fast as you can.
Sorry.
5 mundane.
I can.
Roll a d4. What'd you get?
4.
I'm not on the screen, so I can't see. Well, I should put this open.
4.
Oh, that's good. So she does have 4 concoctions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna roll 4d1, 4d3. Phew.
D3.
I'm worn out.
I'm not sure how to do it.
/R space 4d3. The actual D, number 4, letter D, number 4. All right, nice. So there are 2 healing poultices, 1 calendula, and 1 samaya root.
What do those cost?
I'm going to tell you right here. There you go. They're each 10 gold pieces, so it'd be 40 for all 4 of them.
Okay.
There's 2 healing poultices.
I'll take all of those, and I will ask Baggio, what's the value of this leather armor?
Baggio turns to Aaron, who asks Mr. Hobbs, what's the value of that armor?
That's up to you.
It's 2 leather.
What's a +2 armor valued at in this system? I don't have a clue.
It's pretty good, man.
Pretty awesome because you're not only can go that good of armor.
I would charge him $1,000 to make it fair, to be honest. But
I'm just going to give you $1,500 to pay for the armor that you let me have.
Well, you're not supposed to be able to give it to PCs. That's part of the deal. Yeah, like I say, I'll let you give him 1,000 and drop 500. He can have 1,000 of it.
Say we had a middleman.
Well, now hang on. Let me square this up here. Rule is you can only keep what you can carry.
And you cannot give it to PCs.
Come on. Rule is you can only keep what you can carry. I'm not just giving it to him. I'm buying something.
You can give him 1,000 and then the 500 is gone. That's the rule.
Here's the other thing. Let me ask you. You can only keep what you can carry.
Oh yeah,
Why
you should be able to keep 500. Yeah, but you're going to be encumbered. That's all. And probably not even that.
Hold on.
Gems.
Please listen to me for a minute. Was a gem was worth 1,000 gold pieces, right?
All the stuff was sold.
Why is it all sold? If my share is 1,700, why can't I keep the gem? What's wrong with that?
All the stuff was sold. You could have, but we did it ahead of time to save time. This is just the situation now. It doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. You can have 500 gold pieces. What?
This only keep what you can carry thing. Is this a new rule? Because it wasn't before.
It's the ranger.
It's a ranger rule.
It's a ranger rule. Yeah, and he's trying to make it so it doesn't actually hurt him or affect him in any way. So.
As much. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Any person would do that, so that's smart.
I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, I'm just saying, but you're also trying to bypass one of the limits of the classes, which helps try to balance it to the other classes.
He's a player. He's trying to optimize.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm trying to work within the rule. It was 1,000 gold piece gem. That's what I would have kept as part of my share.
So that's what you gave to Aaron?
No, I'm doing what you said. I'm keeping 500. I'm giving him 1,000.
Perfect. That's good.
Future, I just want you to know If there's something within the treasure that I could keep small and carryable.
Most of the time we'll be able to do it that way. Yeah.
Treasure. That's the way I want to do it.
Yeah. I think that'll work.
Guys, that was great. I have 3 health points now, level 2 magic user. So feeling pretty good.
Well, you start
you
with
got 3
max. Yeah, you start with max.
Oh,
You hit level 2 magic user in your first game of Kalmatta.
Power gamer.
Oh, lucky.
Damn, dude.
That's the way it goes sometimes. Lucky. Awesome. Stu, do you want to carouse?
I do not, sir. Thank you.
So I have a Constitution negative modifier. So when I start with 3 instead of 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually at 4 if I roll a 1. So yeah, all right. How about that? I'll just keep talking. I get better and better.
I like it. Eric, are you going to carouse? Hey, Kustash. Thanks, buddy.
Google cannot.
Oh, you can't
Google is
carouse.
cursed by Nikasi, and I don't have a quest. I have to do something for the Temple of Nikasi, or on a quest for Nikasi.
Nice.
So,
We're going to add that in.
I don't
You can
know.
muster
But
for
Google's
that.
saving money. Yeah, it's true. Google's saving money to build a base. He's making it known. Anybody that wants to buy in. I've got 2K saved up at the moment. And Erdis is hit the middle of level 2, so she's pretty close to level 3. So he
Nice.
has freaking 18 hit points to level 2 fighter, man.
It's pretty good.
Whew.
Totally randomly rolled, too, I think, 'cause first level NPCs don't get max, right?
Yeah, random.
Aaron, do you want to carouse?
I will. It's
Oh.
been a long time.
Really?
I'll slap 900 out there.
Oh, boy.
He's gonna hit level 6, man.
All right, 900. Go ahead and roll it. That
Oh,
didn't.
wait.
I got a typo in
Wait.
there.
Yeah, that didn't roll. That didn't roll.
Holy.
Nice one though.
There we
Oh
go.
my God, he always gets so lucky on the roll on the.
I do not
carousing
always
roll.
get so lucky. I've gotten smoked a lot of times.
You have?
Once I lost like all non-magical stuff, but you guys just hand wave that.
Oh my God.
Like the one time Oryx kissed
Selection
me, and one
bias,
time
Aaron.
I got to lean. Anyway, let's get nerfed, baby. Let's do this.
Roll a d20.
There we go.
Okay, this is interesting. Your researches have not only progressed well, you have found another suitable apprentice.
Jesus Christ.
But this apprentice is an alchemist.
Alchemist, huh?
Oh. Sounds like we need to get started on that base.
Yeah.
Roll 2d4. So
Five.
his intelligence is a 15. And then you can roll the rest of his stats as usual.
Right.
So is he just a level 1 magic user who used to be an alchemist, or is he an alchemist specialist?
He used to be I mean, some of the stuff we can probably figure out as we go. He'd obviously be an alchemist, so like for alchemist checks, he would just get a straight stat roll. So he would be skilled.
Baby.
He'd be skilled like that.
That's pretty good, man.
All right, so you
I'm
guys,
doing math in my head. What was that?
what's that?
He's a wizard that
He's an-
can do potions.
He's an alchemist that is trying to be a wizard.
He's like a Habiba Muno. Is that his new name?
I don't know. Maybe.
But what I do know is
I'm tired. I'm fatigued. All right. Are we good?
Session.
Anybody got anything else? My fatigue I took out on poor Mark, though. Sorry, buddy. We'll go over all this and figure this stuff out as far as Rangers go as we go forward. It's all new stuff to me, for sure. I don't even know if I ever had to worry about Rangers in like an advanced D&D game. Like these characters are all higher than what I've ever ran really anyway. So this is all new stuff to me, which is pretty cool. I mean, this is what happens when you run it for so long, I guess. So next stop, Kalmatta explodes. All right,
thanks, Hobbs.
everybody, thank you so much for being here. It's much appreciated. I got to turn this music off. Well, you guys, I should have changed that a while ago. Maybe that was part of my... It was a little irksy after a while. Scary, though. Good. Oh, highs and lows, guys. Let's start with Stu.
Yeah, highs was unexpectedly getting in a game today after hearing about what took place late last night. So that was good. Playing with Eric in a game after, I don't know, a really long time. Good to see him come back.
Almost a year.
Oh, my God, Eric. That's like 2 highs in 2 different days we're playing in a game with Eric. I'm about to throw up in the back of my mouth. No, I'm just kidding, Eric. Congratulations, buddy. That's good. Thanks, Stu. Any lows, sir?
No, I don't think so. That was pretty cool. Almost dying from a manticore was, kind of a low. It was close,
That was a
Earl
pretty
wasn't
big
on
session.
point. He wasn't on point today, but he took a few blows, so that's enough.
Mark.
Hi. Where am I at?
You're good.
Okay. Hi for, I'll say John, thinking of throwing that darkness spell to save us from that manicore when it was flying.
Yeah.
I think it just flew around and kept hitting us. Would have been slaughtered.
Did you go?
Clutch.
Did your ranger become 2nd level? Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled the hit die in the thing.
Nice. That's awesome. That's exciting. So not only did last night we had our first ranger, today we have our first 2nd level ranger. Sweet. All right. Any lows, Mark?
Losing a couple NPCs was kind of a sad. What are you gonna do?
It's true. Not a doobly-doo, I hope. Sorry, Eric.
Highs playing with Stu and John, who, well, I haven't played with Stu in almost a year. I haven't played with John in like 3 or 4 months. So, still nice to play with him in a different game. Lows, getting so damn close to bingo, but Hobbs didn't throw something with more than 4 arms.
Son of a biscuit. I could have just added an arm with one of those things at the end. Like growing out of his back, or like his genitalia was an arm instead. That would have topped it. John, any highs and lows, sir?
Yeah, I like that Manicore wilderness encounter. That's pretty good. That could have been pretty hairy for a lot of reasons, but yeah, great playing with all you guys. I definitely, for me, lows, just not having enough action. So I'm definitely going to be one of these magic users that runs with the posse. So I'm going to try to recruit some willing souls to join me next time.
Nice. All right, perfect. Aaron.
Well, highs. We did get a bunch explored. I actually like the when John cast light on that undead thingamajiggy coming around the corner at us. That could have wreaked havoc on us, so that was pretty sweet. Saved us a round or 2 there. That was pretty high. Lows, well, I'm happy I didn't get an NPC killed, so I guess that's a high as well. Normally they're done. I mean, Dome is going to keep this weapon and stuff I've been passing along from guy to guy.
That's lucky for him, I guess.
Yeah, it was cool to play with a couple 5-level beefcakes to stand in front. It's not always super fun for the low-level guy. I was that wizard, and I was just kind of riding along for a few times, and eventually, maybe I'll die in a duel, and he can take all my stuff.
You've gone through a few beefcakes that you followed around, right? It was Swarma first, and then who knows else, and then now these guys. That's kind of interesting. The life of Baggio. He's going to put that out as soon as he gets done running for office in Sindanor.
Indeed.
All right.
Yeah, he leveled up. That was cool. Got 2 hit points. That's okay.
All right. So no 4th level spells yet, but you got some increased capabilities,
Second-
right?
Yeah. Second, third level spell. Now I got a new improved Thaco. It can start kicking butt.
At 6th level. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll have to make Oryx right now and see what he has, and then maybe he would share with you to get something that you have. Like there could be some sort of trade or something. I will have to. Let me write that down.
But yeah, good. Having the combo session night today was super fun. And
Yes,
very
that was
rare.
super fun. And very rare, yeah. Totally.
Glad we got a dwarf to join us. That was just pimp.
That's the worst.
Oh,
Eric, were you going to say something?
I was just looking at the magic user chart for basic and how harsh it is. At 7th levels, where magic users become badasses because they get 3 first level spells and the 4th level spell. But that also takes 80,000 experience points.
Oof, God.
It's a
How many have you already done so far? How many experience points do you have?
it's
No,
a
we got
beautiful day.
40,000 and like 30 some.
40,000.
40,073.
And that was like a huge session. You guys got how many? 2,000?
I ended up in the last 2 nights. I ended up cracking 8,000.
Oh, yeah. So that's pretty big. So that was almost like a quarter or 1/5 of the total XP that you've gotten in the other 30 sessions that you've been in or whatever. That's interesting.
Roughly close, yeah.
So, but I mean, a lot of times before you guys would have had to leave all of those engagements and go all the way back to Sindanor. You couldn't continue, but with the higher level characters, you could. And so that's a big difference. That's why you get so much more, I think. It's all new to me though. We're all figuring it out. I like to be
It's
able
also
to
as
use.
high level characters need that, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, to level. So these
Yeah.
low level guys can get boosted by hanging out with us.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so tomorrow morning, everyone, we will be playing Chronicle of the Cursed Axe, 8 a.m. Hobbs Standard Time, also known as Central Time in the U.S. of A. I'll put up a schedule again tomorrow for next week. I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary planned. The next Kalmatta game is the 27th at 9 a.m. at this point. Otherwise, so happy that everyone joined us. Anything at the YouTubes there, Stu?
Nope, just got folks signing off, I think, over there. See you, Fred, if you're still around.
That's what we're doing too. Signing off.
It's a beautiful day in the game of hood. A beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be
I gotta run. Thanks, guys.
Okay, man.
Don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be
Oh, how much gold you packing around, Stu?
Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for
25, 40.
For a few bucks a month,
Okay,
you can
I've got a little over
sign
2 grand. I'm like
on
2050.
kill you. So let's make the most of
Keep
another
is like
Sunday.
15.
Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Keep is 75,
Won't you be
Jesus.
my gamers? Won't you
100 or
be
1,000?
Won't you